What's up, everybody? It's definitely been a goofy stuff with the friggin' YouTube crapola. Trying to schedule a thing with Instagram. StreamYard's been a little weird lately, so I am live. It's supposed to be for 8. It said 9. I don't know what the heck's going on. 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 6 Mountain. Throw the link of it. Welcome to the 50th episode Extravaganza. It's mostly just the same, but hopefully there'll be some special guests. So, you guys, yep, 50th. I'm happy for it. It's been a lot of them. What's happening on McDonald has a cart? What's going on? Let everybody kind of trickle in. We should have some guests this evening, like I mentioned. And some other fun stuff to do. Normal shenanigans. I was unable to make last week's because I was ill. And I am thankfully not ill anymore. Who qualifies as a special guest? Well, the special guests will know that they're special guests because they're special guests. And we have a special guest. Pickle is alive! Good Lord in heaven, we have a pickle.
What's going on? 6%?
Well, we had a pickle, then you disappeared there for a second.
Hello, Leonard.
What's happening, Leonard? What's you long hair, scuzzy beard? When you go back to Newfoundland and all of a sudden you're
oh yeah, I got the mullet going.
Yeah, that ceiling looks familiar.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Eh?
Yeah,
it's kind of nice actually. I'm pretty happy. I got myself a job, and I'm doing pretty good actually since I've been back here. So,
awesome. So, like, what are you doing? Same kind of thing.
Same thing, yeah. Right. Well,
Still
right now I'm doing carpentry, but that's just because I'm not on the payroll yet, and it's a long story. But I'm gonna be like next week.
Like the tire place again or something?
No, I'm gonna go to school and get my first year. That'll be soon, actually, in the next probably month or two, I'd imagine, because I already have the hours. So I should be able to just go right on in as soon as I get right on the as soon as he's ready to sign me up, which is already in the works. So I'm really excited, and fingers crossed that works out for me.
Nice. Yes, on McDonald, we have a special pickle, and we have a DNS.
Hey, he's not in the shadows.
I know it. Look, he's actually, you can see him and stuff.
Nope, can't hear him.
We can see him, but we can't hear him.
So that's what he looks like.
Are you on mute, bud?
Oh, he is on mute. I see his little microphone.
Yeah, your icon is showing up as muted. Yep, technical difficulties.
Okay, how about now?
There we go.
I was gonna say, You got lights. You can only have one or the other. You can only have lights or sound.
Now I'm just trying to figure out why your volume's so low.
Yes, DNS is not in the shadows.
I don't know if I've ever seen him not in the shadows. This is a first for me.
Well, the funny thing is, he's sort of like the neighbor from Home Improvement because you only see the top of his head. So. What's up,
hey, Turbo Tom?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Whoa.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Great. Say something.
Hello.
Something.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. Something ain't working right.
Alrighty. I'm not a lip reader.
Not yet. He'll be back. You can't get rid of him that easy. So are we going to be seeing like video of you going home or stuff? I mean, you're going to be back to
Yeah, I didn't film a lick of it just because I've already filmed it once and it's the same thing over again.
So you're gonna show us the going there? You're gonna show us the going there video then?
I've already started on it. I'm just edited something and voiced over a lot of it, and then just explaining exactly what happened and why, and then I'm gonna end up back here, and then everything's gonna be back to normal kind of thing. That's my idea anyway.
It's like retro pickle. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Okay, now I can hear you better.
Oh, okay, perfect. He's somebody's Bluetooth.
Well, it has happened. New Guy's Guitar, what's up there, Tom?
What's up?
So Pickle's back in Newfoundland, and he's back to his farming stuff. Did you set everything on fire when you left Calgary, or did you only save that for Newfoundland?
Oh, I couldn't find anything remaining of the rubber coat. It's completely gone. I haven't set anything on fire yet.
But did you set anything on fire when you left Calgary?
Nope. It wasn't me this time.
Nothing you'll admit to, anyway. Okay. So.
Hey, can't remember. It didn't happen.
Yeah, for those who don't know, because he hasn't been on a lot in the last couple of months, Pickle was the staple on the live streams and on our Epic thing, which hopefully we'll be doing it at some point.
Should be.
Pickle is a Newfoundland mechanic. If you don't know where Newfoundland is, it's a small island in between awesome and socialism. So, and he is the only Newfoundland Newfie I've ever met that is not drunk.
Well, not yet.
That pretty
No,
much
I've seen him drunk once.
of the
He
island.
went to Calgary and got hammered. That was weird. But,
Yeah, Calgary will do that. Yeah.
I think he was drinking White Claws too. It was something near beer.
Hey, yep, that place will do that to a guy. That drove me crazy. Actually, I'm really happy to be here again. It's nice to have a bit of privacy and be able to actually like tinker with things now without somebody watching me.
There you go. Oh yeah, you did your first oil change, saw your first boob store, and you started drinking. It was crazy. It took him 17 hours to move a couch.
Oh yeah,
We're
having like a recap here.
he bought a cheerleader's car,
Mm.
and then he bought a truck and moved back to the country. So
And if you're wondering, it is indeed possible to drive over 20-year-old truck across the country. I've done it, and it worked really well actually. So I didn't have a hitch.
I drove a $1,100 Cherokee, 1,400 miles. You can
Well, when I first truck, I was
no name it back. It was 1,400 miles. So
I was pretty skeptical about the trade I had made once I walked underneath it and realized, oh wow, there's no rockers left.
rockers are suggestive.
Yeah, they're gone, long gone. But somebody's welded like a piece of pipe, like underneath to replace it, so it's actually better.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What year is it?
A 2000.
That's a common problem. There's trucks down here that don't have no rocker panels on them either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But my dad's truck is 2000. This rocker panels eat out on it.
Yeah, I don't think I've debated on like welding a new set in, but they're just gonna be gone in like 10 years, if not sooner, with the salt. So
Yeah.
I just think I'm gonna leave and just treat it with rust treat it.
Yeah, you can put like stuff like fluid film on it. You can put cavity wax in everything, but you're still gonna lose. Yeah, if they salt the roads, yeah, it's gonna.
Oh yeah, this is bad. Actually, I got to figure out a way how to keep that truck from literally breaking in half with the salt because it's been an Alberta truck its whole life, and bringing it here next to the ocean and with the salt in the roads, it's I ain't gonna like it. So I'm gonna film the heck out of it.
There's something on Instagram I keep seeing. When I see it again, I can't remember the name of it. When I see it again, I'll let you know because I want to get some of it too. It's supposed to be a watch that actually takes the salt off stuff. So I'll
really
send it I see it,
yeah, because that's
marine.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's a marine grade thing. So I think it's worth trying at least once. So.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, the truck's frame and everything is still solid, so I don't want to ruin it by driving it. I do like the truck, so might as well just do my best to keep it solid for another however long it'll last before it blows up.
You should do an intro video for the truck.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I want to, because I have a big awkward gap in my channel right now because it kind of like I don't even know where I left off. Actually, I can't remember. Oh, the last
number 6, and now you're back to Newfoundland.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's about a 6-month gap.
I gained a lot of subscribers from that video. Actually, there's like 8 or something, and I haven't posted anything in 2 weeks, so I'm doing pretty good for not doing anything actually.
There you go.
But yeah, I kind of need to do something now to address this because I'm in this awkward point of the channel where I need to be like, okay, hey, this happened and this and that. I now own this.
A lot of stuff has changed. You're a grown pickle now.
Yes, I'm in the real world.
Yeah, you fully brined.
Yeah.
So what's going on down there in DNS land?
Nothing really. Just go to work, go to bed, get up, repeat process.
Yep.
It happens.
Get lucky, you see something crazy every once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I love about my job. I get to see a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I got to ride the tornado out last week, and then I was on my way to pick up a load yesterday, and I had a record about an eighth of a mile behind me, and went to change lanes, looked back in the mirror just in time to watch him crash.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but he went right off the road onto the shoulder. I seen grass and shit flying everywhere, and he was fishtailing, and all of a sudden it looked like he corrected it, right? And then all of a sudden he just cut a hard right. And
you had
I
a
come
blood or
back.
something?
I'm not sure. They never even said anything on the news about it. Usually somebody has a bumper thumper around here. They're on top of it. But when I came back through, he had ran off. His truck was still down there. He had ran off the road, running into a high voltage tower.
Jeez. It's kind of funny though, because one guy went off the road here too the other day. A trucker just out of the blue in the ditch, just no rhyme or reason behind it.
Yeah, if I had $1 yesterday for every crash I seen, I'd probably take a day off.
Really?
Yeah, it was raining really hard here yesterday, and when the rain starts dropping, so does the IQ points.
It's like snow here. The minute it starts snowing, people forget how to drive.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, most of it is they're trying to drive 90 miles an hour in the rain, or they got the cruise control on.
Oh, cruise control is the killer too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, they just keep doing it.
Yeah, and they don't learn anything. They do it, and then they get covered by insurance, and then they do it again. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, it's just a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
Leonard's saying here in Colorado, they use magnesium sulfate at the public car wash. They have a product called Mag Buster that works pretty well.
Well, they just use straight vehicle salt here, and it just kills vehicles.
Oh yeah, well, Michigan's built on a salt mine, so we use salt, which is just everything rots.
Yeah, it's you name it. If it's aluminum, it'll find a way to rot out.
Yeah. No, hey, what's up there, Dano? You guys, Giraj.
El Dano. How skilled you are going that fast.
It's not even that. It's not that. How fast you're going doesn't matter. It's if you know how to turn when your wheels don't turn, and you have to remember that it doesn't matter how fast you're going. It matters how fast you can stop. That's where people seem to have more trouble, at least here. They seem to forget that you have to give yourself enough time to stop, and you can't just jam on the brakes, and then your car does whoop-de-woos.
Yep. Well, it's the worst thing you do, actually. I think, what is it? Front wheel drive to correct a slide, you give her gas. Rear wheel drive, you let off the gas. And all wheel
Yeah,
drive, I can't. I think you let off 2 or something. I can't remember all wheel drive, but
just pray. If you're sliding with all-wheel drive, you just pray. You just see Jesus take the wheel and just see what happens.
Yeah, rear wheel drive is real fun in the snow. I found that out when I started driving the pickup truck. That was fun.
Put a little weight back there, get a posse, you'll be fine.
Actually, you know what? It's actually pretty heavy in the back, so I don't tend to slide a lot. But when you're going up a real steep hill, every now and then she'll start to slip, and then, well, I'll go, yeah. But you could shift it anyway when you're on the move, so it's pretty easy. It does it all for you.
Yeah, so can't believe I've done 50 of these freaking things. It's 50 live streams. Holy crap.
No, this is crazy. I can't believe it's been 50. I've missed a lot. So when you said 50, then I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, I've been doing them for right around a year because there were a couple times I didn't do one. Like last week, I was too sick to do it. And then here and there, like going to No Name and PRI and some other stuff I didn't do when I was traveling.
Right, yeah. Well, it's like I just missed everything because I was working till 9, which is an absurd hour to be working at a garage, actually, come to think of it. But now,
Unfinished projects. Just real quick, did you get the gift card from the win 2 weeks ago? Let me know. If you didn't, I'll have to figure out what happened to it. Hopefully you did. I did a guess what the hell I was holding, and he won. Unsurprisingly, because Unfinished Projects wins everything. So.
Oh, right on. Congrats. What did you win?
$50 Amazon gift card.
That is some value, my friend.
I've been collecting stuff to do a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, but I've got a lot of stuff then for that. Some stuff I picked up here and there, stuff I picked up at shows, stuff I picked up at different shop tours I've done. So there's a lot of stuff, but I wanted to mean something. But I wanted to do something because I thought it was I had a U-joint cap explode off the end of the U-joint when I was changing out the front axle and the chambler.
Oh, really?
All the needle bearings rusted and froze into the housing, so you almost couldn't tell what it was.
Oh, so how many subscribers are you at now then anyway?
14 something.
Okay.
Let me look here.
You guys are light years. All of you are light years ahead of me now.
I jumped a bunch last night with the silly video I put out. 1424.
Geez, you're almost at 15.
It jumped like 20 last night from the how to test an LED short I did.
Well, that was cool though, because I have I'm a hoarder. I tend to hoard light bulbs and stuff like that. And there's no way of knowing they're good until you swap them out. And some of them are just a complete pain in the butt. So that's a cool trick. That's something I never would have thought.
Someone in the comments did mention one thing. A single, like an LED out of a board, if you put that to a 9-volt, it'll fry it.
Oh, really?
Single LED, yeah, just like an LED, just a diode itself.
Yeah.
Burn it up because it's meant to take 2 volts, but
okay.
Nothing in the car is like that. They're all in strips or in series, so it won't hurt it.
Okay, it is cool though. It's a cool trick. That's a cool hack.
And Unfinished Projects did get it. I also sent him a congratulations card because the asshole wins everything. So I put the gift card in the congratulations card. So I'm glad you got it, man. Thank you for participating.
Well, I will.
He is right. You do have to post a video at least, try at least once a quarter. Let's go for that. Let's start off with baby steps.
All these YouTubers, they post like every weekend or something. No. I post every year on the same date.
Yeah. For 1 week, we see the pickle. If he comes out and sees his own shadow, he doesn't post a video again for years.
I'm a rare sighting these days.
They call him the Newfoundland groundhog.
It should be a lot better now. Oh,
Poxitani pickle.
Yeah.
Well, see, now I'm behind everybody in the time zone, which I'd rather. I'm not ahead, which is perfect because I get off work and I have light years before you guys even go on live. Like right now, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Which makes
So-
no fucking sense to me. It's 8 o'clock where I am. You're like an 8-hour drive and then a boat ride from my house. I don't. You're in your own fucking time zone.
Yep. Half an hour. I think it's a half an hour ahead of Nova Scotia. I think. Pretty sure.
And you're in your own weird carry the two. The metric somehow metricism comes into the time.
I don't even know how many hours different. What is it, like 5.5 hour difference from Alberta here? Something like that. 4.5.
More than likely. Dina's saying, "Hey, you guys, Raj, your viewers are still waiting for your trip to Alberta all alone. You tripped back."
You might never get that, so don't expect it. That's a lot of editing. I really messed up when I did it. I should have just filmed it and I just talk in the video, but I didn't. I just was too excited, didn't really think about what I was doing. Hindsight, don't do that because you'll be a lifetime putting 20,000 20-second clips together.
Yep. Well, you saw a train for the first time, a deer for the first time, boobs for the first time. So, yeah, a lot of firsts.
Yeah, I literally like a first for everything. Like when I have it on video, me seeing a train for the first time, I was freaking out. So, but just have to put that in a short. I think it's really funny, actually.
You gotten back to Newfoundland, you're just a gritty old man.
I'm just grumpy.
Raising ducks and saying fuck off.
Hey, I do have ducks. I got ducks and there's a baby sheep in the house right now.
Leaving that one where it is, Pickle. You're not wearing waders, are you? Or hip boots?
Nope. I don't have my implement boots yet. Now, he's a bottle baby because his mom rejected him, so we bought him, and then we're gonna breed sheep as a plan. Because we actually really like sheep, but we got 2 dogs too, 2 puppies, 2 Bernese Mountain Dogs. I'm gonna breed them.
One German Shepherd for 2 mountain dogs.
Well, they're not mine. I don't. I just feed them. They're mom and dad's. It's just I don't deal with them. I done with dogs for a while because I need all the money and time I can get to go into projects and other things. So.
Yeah, Old McDonald's is about 3 hours north of me. He's in Michigan as well.
Oh, right on.
It's a lot of Michigan guys. Hubert's project with Alec and then Dougster are about in the same area. They're about 3 hours north, and I'll see them next weekend at another YouTuber's house about an hour south of me. So we're gonna do another meetup. So
sweet! It's so much fun meeting other YouTubers. Like just meeting the Necromancer, that was awesome. That's something I'll never forget. It's just great. It's like you're doing video collaborations and live streams and everything, and then you're talking to these people, and then you meet a person, and it's like, wow.
I was like, when it went to No Name, it was weird meeting like 100 people I sort of know all at once. That was a little nuts. It's like I know you all, but I have no idea who the hell you actually are.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's a weird feeling, but it's awesome. It's great. And Dan, I'm getting the same, which is great. And then, like I was saying, the 6%, I should be going to school to get my first year, and then that'll be a pretty good raise. So I'll be making well above minimum wage at that point.
Are you like an intern or what's the?
What do you mean?
What I mean is like are you working and going to school at the same time? Is it like a training class, an internship where you're at the end of you have so many hours of work and so many hours of schooling put together, and you have a journeymanship effectively.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. You gotta get. I'm just getting so many hours in the garage, and you go in, do the course, and then you start again. Then you're going and going and going. There's your second year, third, and then fourth, which is the last one. I know it's a little different in the States because you guys can just do it all in one shabam, I think.
It all depends on what you're doing. Like a lot of like when I did the automotive stuff, it was I worked and went to school at night, and there were programs where 8 weeks at work, 8 weeks of class. It really depended on what type of program you were into.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different here. They're pretty strict about it, actually. But it's nice because he's already signed me up for it, and like I wasn't even expecting to do it. I thought I was just gonna go to school and then go back to work because I didn't think it was gonna be this easy to find a job that I like wanted to, because I wanted to be in a grad still. But this really worked out for me, so I'm thankful to God for that.
There is an advantage to anything where you're doing with your hands. You're better off doing both, getting hands-on and school, because there are things you can't learn in either environment, but you need them both to kind of grow.
That was one of the questions he asked me actually when I first my employer. He asked me if I had tools, because having tools and having experience goes a long way in this trade. If you have those, probably get the job, because that was literally all I told him, and he already was pretty much giving me the job. So,
well, yeah, there's part of it that you do have to have equipment.
Yeah, he just said that's literally like.
Sorry,
if anybody's wondering,
there is a YouTuber, Triumph by Error, who's about an hour south of me. I don't think I've interacted with him before. You there, Pickle, or are you breaking up?
Am I breaking up?
Or is it me? You guys, can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Juan saying hello.
Hey, Juan.
Well, yeah, that's okay. We lost Pickle. We've been de-dilled. The dill has left the building. Damn Canadian internet.
Yep. That better?
There you.
Yeah, you just pulled a Dan and disappeared.
I know. I accidentally clicked done.
Oops.
It's these darn fat fingers again. Strike again.
Turbo Tom said I went from high school to a dealership. They asked me if I wasn't looking for a job. That happened.
Yeah. Got pickled in a dark place. No, I'm in a good place. I'm in a better place than I was.
Yeah, he only really got pickled in Newfoundland or in Calgary, so nothing like a drunk pickle. That was marginally sad. Sipping on White Claws and crying in his
It's so hot here because we had stove going, the wood stove, and I'm baked.
How cold? Is it like cold outside where you are? Or?
No, just having it going because the sheep and everything. And he can't regulate his body temperature yet, so we've just been keeping a little bit extra heat here, but it's so warm.
So you've got the sheep going at about 350, and apples and shit on the side of them there.
No, not yet. Well, if worse comes to worse, I mean, that's the thing. You can always just eat them. You don't have to find a home. Just freezer camp.
Well, get it while it's still lamb. When it gets to sheep, then it's mutton. Nobody wants mutton pickle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Juan's saying baked pickle. Yeah.
I know, I'm pretty hot. Whew.
My grandpa used to eat mutton.
What's that?
I'm sorry, Dean. That's couldn't hear you.
My grandpa used to love mutton, but he used to eat a lot of other weird shit too.
My great grandmother used to eat what was it, moose tongue.
I see that.
I've never had it in my life, but she loved it apparently.
If anybody can sit around and drink room temperature Pat's Blue Ribbon and eat sardines, they'll destroy any damn thing.
That comes from a generation where you didn't have a choice. You ate whatever the hell was put in front of you, or you killed. So
yeah, if it was 80 degrees in the house, Pat's Blue Ribbon was 80 degrees also. I've had PBR before. I'd rather just, not.
Yeah, it's bad enough cold. I would hate to think of how bad it is warm.
Yeah, the only beer that cold don't help.
Yeah, Pickle's back in Newfoundland, or I guess now it's Old Finland, since you're now back to it.
Old Finland, yeah. Deep fried pickles are good. I like deep fried pickles.
Never had one.
Really?
Most of Europe is warm beer. Yeah, well, Germany is in most of Europe is wrong. So
Yeah, have you ever yeah, okay, I'm gonna start. This might get offensive real quick. I can't see the comments.
so
They
we'll
keep
hopefully
putting them
have
up on the
some of the epicness on tonight. Oh, speaking of epicness, there we go.
Hey,
Hey,
DNS looks like Pickle's uncle. That's what Juan said.
you kind of do. Kind of look like a disappointed uncle.
Well, actually, he said Pickle's ankle. I didn't know what an ankle is, Pickle, but
I don't know
I don't know
what
what an ankle is, but
Uncle DNS.
Right. Check it out. New hat.
Ooh, he's got merch.
I do.
oh, look at you going with the rumblage. How's the rumblage doing?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. I just kind of let it do whatever it's gonna do. Oh, check it out.
Oh, he's got more merch.
Yeah. That's as far as I can find now.
Are you going to be selling this or just buying it for yourself to wear?
I mean, I'm wearing it.
Listener.
Someone wants to buy it off my back, I suppose I can.
I'll give you 50 cents.
Well, that's
Canadian.
Canadian.
You got LNA in the
That'd
house?
be worse.
LNA say nice hat, Dan.
Hey, thank you.
He's asking if you're the same name on Rumble.
Yeah, it's New Guy's Garage, except it doesn't have an apostrophe S because they didn't allow that, and it's all one word because they didn't allow spaces.
I just hate that.
Yeah.
Like it. Do you? So you said you don't know. Is it growing? Is it doing anything, or is it you don't even pay attention?
Oh, I don't pay attention. I just upload shit to it whenever I upload shit on YouTube, and it takes off. It takes off. It doesn't cost me any extra time.
What?
I
good
don't know.
What is he? What's the moose tongue?
And how that? If LNA's asking, how you been, Pickle?
I've been great these last few weeks. Actually, LNA is a lot better than I was the last 6 months. So feels good to be home.
He's looking all scruffy. Back to animal husbandry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sheep in the living.
Have you went and visited the Flathead yet?
Yes, I have. And funny enough, someone's
Still there?
literally been down there and flicked it over with like an excavator or something because they were moving dirt down there, and so it's been moved.
Oh.
And unfortunately, they broke the part of the transmission, but not that thing's ever gonna drive or ever be put into something again. But
Well, the transmission probably not. I bet you could make that engine work though.
oh, I don't know, Dan. It's pretty crusty.
You bore it out, put some sleeves in it, be brand new.
Well, if nothing else, it'll make a great coffee table. I just got to figure out how to get it into the pan of the truck since it weighs 1,000 pounds. I literally,
it doesn't weigh 1,000 pounds.
it's pretty heavy. Okay, it's a
Come
solid
on.
iron.
You still have a
So is
tractor.
every engine.
What I'm thinking is like maybe a snatch block and like I don't know, a few pieces of wood, and I could winch it up into the truck possibly. I mean, I don't have anybody to help put it up either.
Get a sled, roll it onto the sled, tow it back home.
Go up the highway like that.
Sure. Well, yeah, why not?
All right, hold on. You still have a tractor, right, Pickle, or did you sell that or burn it when you left?
Oh,
No, he never had a tractor. He had a lawnmower.
No. But we know he had a lawnmower. His parents had an actual tractor, like a real tractor.
I don't have my tractor anymore, but I have my parents' tractor, but that's not going to do me much good. Not close to here at all.
Yeah, you just put one of the triangles on the back and just go to town. Who's gonna give a shit?
I mean, I'm sure you could drive a tractor up the side of the highway here. Wouldn't even like look
Well, they
twice.
do that here all the time, and you're in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
I mean,
In
yeah.
civilization we do it, so
They do that in the metropolitan area, let alone middle
Yeah,
of
when I
fucking
start the truck in
Newfoundland.
the morning, people hear me miles around. That's how empty and deserted it is here. That exhaust rumbles through the valley. Okay.
is that from the rust in the exhaust, or do you have a muffler on it?
No, I got a muffler on it. I want to put dual
Yeah,
straight.
we have been
but
dustered.
I'd like to put dual straight pipes on it just because it's such a hack job under there. Not from what I did. What I did is great. Everything else was just booger welded and it leaks and it's not good. But
What I did is awesome. The rest of that stuff is shit.
yeah, exactly.
Just cut it off right at the manifolds.
I was thinking maybe I could just cut the transmission off because that way you can carry it in two pieces because you're never gonna bolt out. But if you cut them off, then maybe it'll come off.
Wait, what? How did we get to transmissions from exhaust? What?
I'm talking about the flathead. He was talking about Lenny was talking about the flathead, and
No,
I don't really vote, but if I was going to Pierre, because I fucking hate Trudeau, but I'm not going to get into that. So, I have let's just say I have some extremely offensive stickers in the back window of my truck. So,
Yeah, the only thing I have to ask you is, did you scrape the 6% recycled sticker off the car before you sold it?
I did. You're good.
Why?
Don't worry.
I
Well,
would have
because he
left
didn't
that
want
on
the
there.
stickers
That's
on.
free
I would've-
advertising.
He
That's
didn't
free
want them.
advertising.
I know, but the guy came back and he came to the garage and I had to take them off. So I took them off with a heat gun. But they're not really sticky anymore, if I'm honest. They were just on there too long.
Well, no,
So-
I wouldn't care, but I didn't want it next to the cat's butthole sticker. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
I'm all for free advertising, but I don't want my logo and a cat's asshole right next to each other. I don't need that connotation.
It fits. Fits.
So apparently, apparently this is the face that looks just like Doug's cousin.
So which is he? Is he my
Right.
uncle or is he Doug's cousin?
Yes.
Hey.
He's the bad
I'm
uncle.
related to everybody.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, God, you're
Good
getting
answer,
around.
yeah.
I'm not turning lights.
Lenny said he has most of us on his car, but not Dan. Dan's got to make some new
Oh.
stickers.
I have a bunch of stickers. I just don't send them to
I'll
anybody.
Well, send them out, mofo.
put him next to the cat's asshole.
No, I seen how well that worked out for numbnuts upstairs there.
Oh, good Lord, we've been junkyard.
Hey,
Or, sorry, junkyard.
I got exciting news.
There's room up here on the panel there, junkyard.
What's your news?
I just put in an offer on a house.
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now, it is an epic fucking live stream. Look at this. He's becoming like a real adult and shit.
Hey, that's right. I am financially ruining myself as we speak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa. Bill.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Hey, then you can work on stuff like more than 3 months out of the year. So
Wow. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I put in an offer. It doesn't mean they couldn't accept it.
Well, how low ball was your offer?
It wasn't that bad. I cut about 10,000 off the price. I'm like, come on now. They wanted 160,000. I'm like, come on, give it to me for 150. You got this.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh,
They might say yes. It depends on how desperate they are. But
technically
Depends on the
technically they posted it for 159,900. So it's like, come on, we're not that far off.
Well,
okay,
it
like
depends
no,
on how the market is. Like up here in my area, that wouldn't fly. People are still paying
No.
over for houses.
Here it would. I mean, you'd have no trouble getting a house for like $100,000 here. Honestly, I'm not even joking. But
A livable house?
a
Yeah, does
livable
that include
no,
indoor plumbing and like power, or do you have
Yeah,
to go out there?
I'm not
charge
kidding. I'm not kidding. The places here in certain towns are just dirt.
You know why that is? I know why that is.
Why?
I know why that is. It's because the mummin has dropped the fucking market value down so bad. Nobody wants to buy a mummin neighborhood house.
This was
they
a
have
beautiful
fine
town
cost
for
of
motherfuckers came in.
God, this house is so beautiful. Who the fuck's that drunk asshole on the lawn? Oh yeah, you'll get that from time to time.
we get that every now and then. It's normal. Don't
Never bored. What's up? Yeah. Junker said he's just coming into for a second. He's still working. He said congrats to Dan.
Yeah.
And he said I love one of the cheapest places to live, and you can buy one for under $200,000. Yeah. It's nuts around here that the house, 6 houses down from me, they put it up for 400,000. They'll probably get it. It's nuts.
What is expensive here though is land. If you have a plot of land, it's worth more than a house in a town. Honestly, that's just how it is. Like this plot of land is worth, I don't know, probably $100,000 itself, if not more. And a house, like
All
I
right,
said,
say it, Dan. Say it.
Say what? Say what?
Look
I need to
down
know what
below
I'm
you.
saying.
Look at the screen.
What? Oh, get off my damn lawn.
There we go.
Yeah.
You might
what
actually
is
say that.
that? What did I miss?
I don't know.
He's blind and he's looking at things through a phone. So
Get off my damn lawn.
get off my lawn.
Fucking interest rates are just fucking killing me though.
What are they now?
Fucking 7.75%.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a kick in the butt.
I figure if I can just get the damn house, get past November, and hopefully in a year I'll be able to refinance for less.
I refied my house when the world ended in 2020. They came through and offered 2.1% interest, and I was at like 4%. So I refied it, and that was nice. And knocked 2 years off my mortgage, which is cool.
Oh wow.
Do you have enough to battle PMI so you don't have to have PMI, or you don't have anything to put down?
What's the what now?
PMI, it's mortgage insurance. If you don't put at least 20% down, they tack this shit onto your note.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay that. It's like 100 and something a month.
Yeah, keep an eye on it because they will never tell you when it's over unless you pay attention to it. They'll have you paying that shit for forever. So if you get stuck with it, watch it after about 2 years. Really start keeping an eye on it because the minute you can get that off there, do it because they will never tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm getting down payment assistance shit.
Illinois just put something great, like a pretty good.
Guys, I will be back because that's the house person right now calling me. So
Okay, good luck.
What happened? Was he going to explode?
LNA did just put something pretty like explain something because houses depreciate in value sometimes, and yeah, that's what he said there. That is a good point.
It all depends on where you buy, when you buy, and if you have the money. They'll always refinance if you have money to put down. It's just where are you at. If you're still listening, Dan, do not get an adjustable rate mortgage. Do not do that to yourself. That'll burn you quicker than anything else. Don't do that shit. It'll sound good at the walk-in, but it is not worth it.
Oh yeah, houses will go down eventually. In
Houses are going to go
certain
down. Also, they're more than likely to go up. It also depends on where your value versus what you're paying versus you own the house versus what the market is. Like I'm in a great environment. My house is worth $240. I owe $60 on it, so I can't. But I also can't go anywhere. I don't have the money to go anywhere. But even if I wanted to, it'd be nuts to. I pay less than a mortgage or less than a 1-bedroom apartment in rent for my mortgage.
That's nice. I don't know what it's like here. I gotta be honest with you. It's different here for sure, but I've never really went and tried to finance a house. But I know that certain places. Yeah, I'm not really looking to get a mortgage or a loan or anything of the sorts yet. Anyway,
no, give yourself some time.
Yes, Neverboard. This is the container shop in all of its over cluttered, trashy glory.
Yeah, DNS
that would be a great thing to live in. You could live in a shipping container. You put a couple together, put a garage in the bottom, house top.
Yeah, but right now the only problem I have, it looks like Home Depot blew up in here.
It looks like O'Reilly's blew up my garage and then a rusty car on top of it. So
that's like kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna like just put a garage, like a big garage on the bottom, and then have like a house on the top of that, like just like a second story, a loft or whatever.
How many R's are there in garage?
Garage.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Garage.
Hey.
We exchanged Niles's.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Happy
Cars
50th.
are in garage.
Garage.
Yeah, Neverboard says it looks nice. Good Lord. DNS Neverboards, or Never Duck, as I like to call them, said it looks nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but let me pick my phone up and show you how damn terrible it looks in here at the moment. We'll just go ahead and come back, pan around.
Boys back.
Oh,
You're back just in time for the garage tour.
Wow.
Well, it's not that bad.
I just got a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, I do like the end wall. You got knick-knack space for days on all those little macro shelves you made on the 2x4s. You can put all kinds of Hot Wheels on that sumbitch.
Sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably pop out again at some point when I get another call.
LNA is saying that he likes it. Looks like it's kind of shot.
What'd they tell you?
The only thing we were talking back and forth, and LNA had some good points. Like houses are going to go down. You might not be able to refinance it all. It all depends on how much money and equity you have. But the biggest thing is don't get an adjustable rate mortgage, please. Whatever you do, don't do that to yourself.
Well, yeah, fixed rate.
Yeah, do not do that. That's one thing. Well, thanks for showing off your on-grid power on that there, Lab Lamp. Yeah.
Yeah, the only way it's on the grid right now is because there's an extension cord.
Yeah.
That works.
He's off the grid. He's just, a couple 100 feet from the grid.
Yeah, to actually get power run out here, I have to go get permits, which in turn involves the county. And screw the county. They don't have no damn business being out here sticking their noses in my shit. So, yeah, we'll just run extension cord and generator.
Yeah, you're not do it yourself either. Right? You have to have an electrician to put the box in. It's a whole process.
Yeah, you got to get power company. I think they got to send a damn engineer or some shit out. And he's got to come up with some kind of like multi-page plan. And I'm just
wow, okay. And not to mention those the utility poles are very expensive. I don't know how many you would need, but they are like really expensive. We had to buy like 4 of them for this place, and it was wicked.
I had an acquaintance who was actually worked for the power company at one point. He retired, unfortunately.
Doug.
I have a lot of fear Dougsters here. I was going to ask, are you underground power or above ground power? DNS?
It's above ground here. Most of the new developments that they're putting in around here, they're going to underground.
Yeah, my dad's place in North Carolina was underground.
Josie's doing the 360.
But it's
Oh,
like I said, I had a friend that worked power company. He retired, and he had enough pull at one point that he could have got me a what they call a temporary pole put in, and he could have just like snuck it under the radar, and everything would have been fine. But by the time I got everything set up, ready to go, he retired. So I have no friends over at the power company anymore.
I'm gonna go feed Josie.
So what's up there, Dougster?
Nothing much. Was working on shop truck's frame today. I got my front spring perches flipped to the upward position to take out some rear ride height, and then just bolting stuff together. Got to make another hardware run. It's sitting on its own suspension again, so that's a good sign.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
any
after
of you
that,
guys
it's
see
body assembly.
Nice. Did any of you guys see the Northern Lights last weekend?
fuck no, I stayed up all night and I didn't see shit.
I didn't see shit either, really.
Nope.
Kinda?
I think it was a whole lie.
Yeah, I mean, we get nice sunsets here every night, really, usually, because I'm close to the ocean. I mean, it wasn't really any different than any other night, you know.
I did get to see him when I was in Scouts. We were in St. Ignace, Michigan, which is the first city you go to after you cross the Mackinac Bridge from the Lower Peninsula to the Upper Peninsula. They put all of us Boy Scouts in the state park, and we camped lakeside. And that night we seen the Northern Lights. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
I've
was
never
like-
either.
It was like the early 90s.
I've never seen them full on. That's how I should refer. Because like I said, it
I've
kind of
never seen them on camera. I've never seen them in person.
Yeah.
Melanie
But
said he,
a lot of the
time he knew
a lot
I
of the,
couldn't see it.
a lot of the stuff you see on the camera, though, I think is just filters.
Just put one wire 24 feet in the air and the other wire in the ground. Boom, 24 volts at your disposal.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, Neverboard's been flying around.
Damn.
Turbo Tom saying saw the Northern Lights 3 nights in a row. Nice.
oh
Yeah,
wait.
if I just missed him or if I wasn't in the right spot but didn't see him.
Well, light pollution plays a lot into that too, especially off cities. and
Yes,
everything.
it does. In my yard, you can look around and you can tell where the major cities are. In compared to you, you know where Grand Rapids is, you know where Kalamazoo is, you know where all that light pollution's coming from.
Oh, well, we're the same thing because not like 40 minutes from here, there's a town, Port Bass, and you can
Yep.
see the lights on the horizon, just on that
Exactly.
one corner.
Exactly.
And then you look over there, it's pitch blackness.
Yep. Yep. You can see where Metropolis is at night.
Yep. I don't know if I should
Yeah,
call it a
there
metro-
must-
You,
Okay,
you can see
we're
fucking
talking-
in the middle of the night. You can see dildo erecting its lights up in the,
That's right.
up in
With
the,
a helmet
above the
on
horizon.
his head, standing at attention.
There's one erect beam of light coming from Dildo.
erected.
There is a Bob and Tom, American comedy morning show. They have a song that's called Captain Dildo. Listen to it. You'll love it. It's
I
funny.
need to listen to it
Yep.
on the way to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Pickle's back in Newfoundland so he can open up his Dildorium. So.
Yeah.
So I'm like in Newfoundland, is your dog all that the black or the white or the brown Newfies? They're just everywhere.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know one.
Don't ask him questions he can't answer about like facts and stuff.
I didn't realize there was multicolors.
Yeah, there's whites, there's browns, and there's blacks.
I knew about blacks. I thought there was only blacks.
I think there's browns.
LNA, I moved back because, well, it wasn't just me. It's a we, but mostly me, honestly, that we're here. Like, for real, 100%. Mostly just because I was complaining. But
You couldn't
just having
handle
the-
life in the real world.
Yes.
well, no,
So,
no.
This
Is
is
this
a white Newfoundland bitch.
Whoever
My-
called whoever called that place the real world is no, that's not the real world, Pickle. Don't listen to Dan.
Oh, that's certainly
No,
the real world.
living. This
Good
is
advice. Do not listen to this man.
Hey, now, come on.
Well, I don't know. He had some pretty good advice last night about V8, so that I'm strongly considering. So,
Yeah, see? Telling you. Listen to me once in a while.
Pickle's easily swayed. Hey, Ambius Gracious, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in.
hey, Envious.
Juan's sort of cussed. Pick house fuck.
House Fook.
That was cool. Yeah.
Oh, I think he meant house full.
That's the typo if I've ever seen one.
I'm going
Wow,
with it. It's your house
that
fuck,
makes
Pickle.
things totally different right there, guys.
That's
went from-
two different statements right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
House Fuck. I
We
like
need to
it.
get that on a t-shirt for Juan. It says house fuck
That was fun.
for 2Ks.
There is a septic company southeast of or southwest of me. Their slogan is blah 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 septic. A straight flush beats a full house every time.
I gave you an answer, LNA.
No, LNA, just well, Cliff Notes. This is a whiny bitch who had to move back home. That's why they're there.
No, I hated where I worked because of the long hours. And not only that, but I'd come home and like, what was I doing? I was living in a town or a city. I don't go out. I don't go shopping. I don't like the mall.
Neverport's right.
So I came back and now I have space and tractors and gardens and animals and the same job, except I actually have actual real hours like a normal human being, so I can actually go on a live stream.
I mean, you had all that stuff over there, Pickle. The animals were the homeless people.
Yeah.
See, I don't have to deal with crackheads here or homeless guys.
The-
Yeah.
The farm was the tires you had to change.
Hold on, real quick.
Drinking.
Guys. Hold on. Juan is backstage. I cannot let any more people on. It's 6 maximum. Juan, so I'm not ignoring you. I can't put you on right now.
Yeah, it's a six panel maximum.
We always max out.
Sorry, bud.
Breaking news. Here in Alberta, homelessness is on the rise.
I can account for that.
Yeah. So,
it's scary. Like,
do you still have that bottle of hand lotion or whatever it was from the homeless guy you beat up?
Hey, you still got that?
Pickle plus bum fights.
No, I actually I don't even know what happened to that actually after. I didn't take it. I don't know where it went, but I don't have it. Just so you know, I don't have it.
Strangely, there was a new lubricant on the top.
Oh God.
What's up, Hammer Time?
Hey, Hammer.
Hammer time.
Yes, that's
No,
your
I-
answer.
I-
Ellen. Just happiness
was-
and
I thought it was funny. So Pickle drives to a new city, sees a train for the first time, a deer for the first time, a tit store for the first time. His first thing at work is to beat up bums.
Yeah.
And then he gets drunk one on a live stream, and all of a sudden he's back in Newfoundland again. It's like, okay, well, you done had your whole big city experience here, Pickle.
You know what, Pickle? I think you and the lunch lady just didn't work out, so you had to move back.
I forgot about lunch.
Back to his ex lunch lady took him back. Is what happened.
So okay, Pickle.
Besides, this one makes better sloppy joes anyway.
Pickle. It is customary for your I think it's a tradition for you people to burn something when you leave a place.
I already
Please
asked him. He's
tell
not
me.
admitting
Please tell me you burnt George and left him
Oh
there.
my! No, George is still here.
Oh, son of a bitch! George still have that dirty loofah on his head?
Yep.
in his mom's boot,
Son of a
probably. Well, now, Pickle, the real question is, did you, like, if we turn on the news and see what fires have been lit in Calgary about 2 weeks ago, are we going to see, like, the National Discount Tires, like, smoldering ash or?
Yeah. Fucking Pickle leaves. All of a sudden, smoke starts coming down from fucking Canada. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I
Actually,
actually,
You watch the
I don't
nightly news. They're looking for Pickle. Have you seen this man? This is his picture.
I stepped outside and
there's
was like,
there's a crayon drawing on the bum's boxes where Pickle,
no, it was super smoky yesterday, and I stepped outside and I was like, "Yep, Pickle's back home."
I'm showing you how to use an LED. Pickle's lighting shit on fire. It's whatever works for you. Shorts.
I should do that. It's just like a funny little gag video, like how to light a fire. Just like, I don't know, put a bunch of used motor oil on it. Just
You did that. You did that video. Fucking, you lit the thing on fire and then it fucking dropped down and so,
yes, I did.
and then everything fucking went ablaze.
Through that noise, flint, steel, and bark. Or friction
Look at this!
stick.
Look at this tree sap. This is really
Yeah.
good. This is really
This
good.
is really
Pine
flammable.
sap.
Oh
Dude,
crap!
pine sap is awesome for starting fires.
This is the first step for your 12-step of pyromaniacs. Use this. But Neverboard has a good point. Basically, you going to Calgary is like an Amish rumspringer. Now you're back. So you're back in the fold,
Yeah,
Pickle.
he decided
Oh,
to
I
stay
sure
with the
am.
fold.
I'm even noticing I'm saying some words again that are actual.
Wait a second now.
Brother Pickle has come back.
Yes.
Wait a second now.
We have returned.
Wait,
You're back
wait.
in the fold.
Okay, wait a second now.
Take it easy, Neverboard.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a lady you left behind?
Aha.
Hey, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
That's what I was just talking about.
Maybe there is an alternative reason Pickle's back home.
What?
Oh,
I think
there's
hey,
a
I
Pickle
think
out
we
west.
left Dakota.
Either the one that got
Pickle-
away and he had to come back.
There's a little gherkin out west.
Yeah. Well, technically it's east, but I guess if you went far enough west, you'd still get there.
God.
I just remembered that. Yeah, there was some lady that we told you to
Oh,
bring
I
with
see.
you, but
She was on a live stream too.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a little gherkin in the old time back where at his last place. That's he had to get out of town. Stepped out for a pack of smokes, never came back. Funny thing is,
I'm telling you, Pickle. If she saw George and she still talked to you afterwards, you go fucking get her.
What's up, Slimo?
You go fucking get her. I love it.
Hey, Slimo has an important question. Morning All was dealing with a dude who wants to swap a 2018 Ford Focus for his. Would you do it?
Yeah, do it. Go. Just fucking do it. What is the old lady's house? What is this?
I'm not sure who Jason is. I'm not really sure. You lost me with that one, Juan. Sorry.
wow, burning old ladies' houses.
God damn it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nobody
know,
else is
man.
either, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Slimo, 2 proud days in every boat owner's life. The day he buys his boat and the day he sells,
He
his
sells
boat.
it. The best boat is one owned by Buddy.
Yeah. I love boats. Your boat, his boat, his boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
boats.
I live by the water. And I don't have a boat. Everyone else does. That's all I need.
Hey,
And
I
that's
live by the
more-
water. I don't have a boat.
Hey, Michigan Manners says bring beer. You're in like Sid.
Yep.
Wow, that's a good photo.
30.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm assuming he means Voorhees, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's from Neverboard's, or sorry, that's from Old McDonald's front porch. It's
Seen it
Northern Lights.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's a good photo.
Good
I'm
job,
pretty sure
old
I'm
man.
further up north than he is, and I didn't see that shit.
I didn't really either.
Isn't that bitchin'?
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Oop, oop.
Touching the back.
What are you doing? Toilet paper?
No,
What are you doing? Toilet paper?
well, Jason Voorhees burnt things, but that was not. He ran around and killed people with a machete and wore a mask. Juan, it
Yeah.
helps if you got in the goddamn ballpark of what you're talking about for us to know what you're. And it's Jason, not Jay Son. So there's wasn't sure if there was something like some kind of old Puerto Rican fairy tale. I don't know.
It's very possible.
That must be the Puerto Rican version.
You know, earlier we were talking about the Amish, and I always wondered when you buy Amish chickens at the grocery store, what do they do with the little beard and the little hat?
They get recycled. They glue them to the next
Oh,
chicken.
okay, they go to a new one. I see. They reuse them.
They tear them off, they pluck them, and they glue them to the next chicken that goes.
Gotcha. Okay. Good point. Thanks. Now I know.
They don't want to sew. You know, it's really hard to sew those little clothes for those animals.
Chickens with little buckle shoes.
It looks like a chicken wrap.
Chicken carrying a
Oh,
blunderbuss.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys need everything to understand?
What?
Yeah, we need all the facts.
We need the
We just
facts.
at least be in the ballpark, Juan. We're in the ballpark. You're 30 blocks away throwing balls like, why aren't you hitting this shit?
Yeah, you're just sitting there like,
Come on, this
Jason,
is so easy.
you know who Jason is, right?
Oh.
Like, I know a couple of them. I don't know which one. you
Wait,
don't.
Juan,
Yeah.
which country? Because I'm in a entirely different one than all of these
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, he's on his own little island, literally. So that you got to narrow it down.
We're not going to talk about Canada right now. That's a whole nother mess.
Yeah,
Ellen,
it's totally worse than
you're
we
not-
are even.
You're not helping there, LNA.
You probably
Canada.
went to a good part of Canada. Far
Actually,
away.
no,
How far is PEI from Newfoundland?
That's slow for them on.
Actually, no. LNA has a point. If you texted slower, maybe you would see what you were actually writing, Juan. So we wouldn't be as confused about what you're actually typing.
Like Jason.
I know you don't read very fast, so I'm going to write this letter slow.
Yes.
Canada
Canada
is
doesn't
just out there
Their
somewhere.
country. That's true. That.
Yeah.
So, Doctor, I'm sorry. What did you ask, Pickle? I think we talked
Oh.
over you there.
It's all fine. I was wondering, Pickle, how far is PEI from Newfoundland?
Not far. It's fair
what I
ride
figured.
and say a few hours driving.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
And how
pretty
far is
close.
Nova Scotia?
Like 8 hours away, one ferry ride.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is
it's right there.
Okay. I figured, I got an idea where you're at.
Oh yeah. Well, if you just look on a map, you'll see an island. It's not that small.
his food.
Right.
For you, Doug, he's here.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the map.
Yeah, he's here. He's over here.
So
That's
you're
all you
looking
need to
at
know.
I
We're
have a
here.
better
He's
driver
here.
in America.
Oh yeah. He's in the loft apartment over a really good party.
Well, he's in an island.
This is
Yeah,
his food.
What
If
in
you
the
look at
heck
the
we
map,
got going on
you
here?
find
I have
what
no
did you
idea.
Is that a
That's
Tic Tac?
Tic Tac?
What is that? Okay, was it?
Oh,
It's
Tic Tac.
That's
I was gonna
the
say it was something else, but I don't know if I can say that on there.
apparently that's the bee's food.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
that's what.
just, who buys winter green Tic Tacs?
Apparently he does.
Like a little bit of
And,
exposing. man.
Let me switch this around. There, the wintergreen Tic Tac people are in the same corner.
Jesus Christ.
Those are
Stuck in the middle with you.
Oh, not that
No,
song.
and LNA, I did sort of know what he was going with, but that would not be the. I try not to interpret after getting bitched at by Dan for finishing his sentence he didn't say last time. I'm gonna make you spell it
Well,
out.
Exactly. Look, I don't ask for much. Just read the whole thing and don't add your own words to it.
Stand
That's what
aim.
right. Oh yeah, Side was
Okay, Juan's thought process went the same route mine did.
Wow.
Well,
I just didn't want to be the one to
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, you guys are both weird. What's happening, Twisted Mopar Garage? Thanks for jumping in.
Sometimes I eat his food.
DMG.
The what?
he's a
Or
trick.
Tredu?
I think he's trying to spell Trudeau.
Oh, don't even
Let me
say
get-
that name. I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah. See?
Oh, get
Yeah,
out of
this is
Hey
Yeah,
now.
he said Trudy. Oh, no.
this is a Tredu guy.
Okay, wait. Pickle.
No, it's just Tredu.
Pickle. Here's the difference, all right?
Okay.
I hate my
Don't need
president.
him,
too.
Juan. Naturally
Wait.
aspirated, everything's fine.
Hold on. Pickle.
Yeah.
So you hate your prime minister, whoever it is, right?
Yeah.
I hate my president. There's a difference, though. When I say bad shit about my president, it's okay. You say bad shit about your prime minister, you can go to jail.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's only because he's so fucking petty.
Yeah,
Such a-
Well,
yeah.
because it's
Pretty
Canadian.
sure we'll start hearing the helicopters over Pickle's house right about now. So
I doubt your president even knows like when you're even insulting him. I don't
the
even know.
choppers are coming for Pickle.
No, our president doesn't know. You could just leave it at that. It's
Oh,
He
you mean the
doesn't know
potato and
things.
cheese?
If you want, because LNA seems up into it. My political views, I'm all for Trump and I'm all for Peter. That's my two guys. That's my opinion. I don't care if you want to get Joe in again, whatever. But that's just how I look at it.
I don't think anybody actually wants Joe in.
I don't know why you would,
There's
but
somebody. I don't want either of them, but I'm not going to win that one. Liddy's saying, congrats on the 50th live, man. Great milestone. I thought I was at a different time that I could make it in, but I'm on the way to work right now. We'll keep tuning in. Catch you later. Thanks for dropping in for a sec, Woody. Too bad you couldn't come on tonight, man.
I'm seeing you, Witty.
take care, LNA or Witty. Sorry.
Yeah, they all blend together.
Has he made it out of the witless protection program yet?
Probably.
No, he's still there. We still haven't seen him.
Well, a lot of stuff is changing for him. A lot of stuff's changing for Junkyard, and I think Pickle is actually possibly going to maybe be a human being again instead of just going to the boo bar and changing tires. So
When are you gonna start doing your Friday lives, Pickle?
Probably soon. Once I get tied, I don't even have any furniture yet. So once I get tied away here,
Well, you didn't have any furniture
You know what?
before.
You know what?
Agree, old Mac.
Just
Oh, great!
set aside
Now we're gonna
3
get a
weeks to go
fucking
get a
couch live stream again.
Set aside 3 weeks to go get this couch, so then we're not off waiting around the screen this time.
At least take us with you, yeah.
now
You're
it's
like
going
a
to be
GoPro on your head.
since he's back in the country, it's going to be I got to go get a goat or a cow or chickens or some bullshit like that, and you just leave it off in the background. Yeah, Simo's saying something about money for the LNA. Sorry, LNA. The boat is worth about 28,000. The Focus is worth about 38,000 to 50,000. Locals will be confused if it's seen driving something that ain't a Ute.
What is a Ute? Is it just a baby pickup truck?
That's
No,
what
No,
it
it's
is.
a
A
car. truck.
YouTube,
Yeah.
it's a converted.
car pickup and utility vehicles. They just call them Utes in Australia.
Yeah, you know
it's
my
not
Honda,
fair.
how it's got the little tiny truck bed in the back? That's basically a Ute
Yeah.
in Australia.
Oh,
Normally
okay, so it is like,
it's Subaru.
like
The
K
Get a
king of all
ukulele to
utes.
put in the back of your ute.
So it's basically like a K truck except the Australian version.
Right. Look
Okay.
up a Holden Maloo, Maloo. It looks like a Pontiac G8 with an El Camino box on it. It's bad to the bone.
Technically, the G8 looks like a Holden Monaro with a.
Oh my
you know.
god, it's awesome.
I told you it was.
Dude, that's
Is
awesome.
it the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is badass, isn't it?
All right.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, the front view is way better.
Yeah, no, hang on, I'll get it. Hang on.
Yeah, you can get the Corvette V8s in them too.
Can you?
Yeah. Well, you could.
Look at this thing.
Isn't that thing sweet?
That thing is uglier than hell. What the hell are you all talking about?
Yeah, honestly, the
I know.
back end.
I don't know if I need to be offended or delighted or happy about that functional distraction.
Doug.
The
Functionally, back had to finish the build. Need to concentrate, and Doug is a distraction.
Yeah,
Had to,
I'm definitely that.
This
I'd
is the
take
face
that
of
as a compliment.
distraction.
so that truck looks like a Honda if it was smashed into like a El Camino. It's the El Camino version of a Honda.
It looks like someone painted it with a
bigger
fucking
than
green
you
highlight.
The Honda Ridgeline and an El
El
Camino.
Honda.
It's bigger than you think, and that thing is fast as hell. I think they're 500 horsepower out the factory gates in Australia.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Even Juan's saying it's lame, and if you can't trust a man with a mullet, who can you trust?
Hey.
Okay, I gotta take supper out of the oven. Be right back.
It's awesome.
Well, you don't even have a mullet yet. Don't
I'm
even calm
trying.
down up there.
Shut up, Dan. I'm trying.
Jesus Christ.
No, hey Dan, he's got this is a Canadian mullet where it's not quite good enough, but it's there.
Not quite good enough, but it's there, though, eh?
Yeah.
The Mountie mullet.
Need that much horsepower to outrun all the trees they're going to kill you. No, it's not a Mustang. That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, it's definitely faster than my truck. There's no doubt, because that thing, you can floor it, and you'll be 10 minutes getting to 60. So
Everything
it's
is
a
faster than your
pickle.
truck. You know, the only thing that's not faster than your truck, your old fucking car.
I don't know. I think my car would give the poor old Ford a good run for its money, if I'm being honest.
Pickle, welcome to truck world. They're not made to go fast.
But I've only driven newer pickup trucks. In fact, the fastest one I've ever driven with a V8 was a Nissan Titan. I mean, that thing would take off like a bat out of hell. And this one, you hit the accelerator, and I'm waiting like 10 minutes to get to the highway speed. And I'm like, why is it like this?
Probably good for you, Pickle. You might be arrested if you speed too much.
Well, I mean, I would need a set of tires every now and then, if I'm being honest. Because, I mean, when I'm on a dirt road, it's bad enough. But I don't know. I feel like it should be better.
Pickle on a dirt road.
So
Wait.
You didn't steal a bunch of tires when you left the store you were working at, Pickle? What the hell?
I actually tried to sell tires to somebody through away that were still good. They're still good. I don't rip people off. But nobody wanted them. I mean, they were brand new.
Pickle.
I meant your truck, Pickle.
Oh, no. I couldn't find anything. I tried.
Pickle, wait. Am I hearing you right? Are you complaining that your truck is not fast enough when you consider
look.
fast to be 60 miles an hour?
No. I
Yeah, that is
would
true.
like to be able to get to a highway speed and maintain a highway speed going uphill with no load. Because right now I struggle to do that.
Well, that's partially though the gearing and the fact that those Ford transmissions are shit too, Pickle. So
I think overdrive has a lot to do with that. Because once it kicks out, when you lock overdrive out and you give it gas, you seem to have like V8s love RPM, make power with RPM, and then you get into that power band and it's great. But when you're normal driving, it sucks ass. It is horrible.
That's
It's
because
Like
it
it
has
won't
no
downshift
timing
on
down low.
overdrive?
What's that?
well,
Doug?
he's got an E4OD or a 4R100, which are both horrible transmissions. So
Yeah.
If you'd give it more initial timing, it'd wake it up.
And how would I do that since a computer controls my car?
I was
Dan?
just gonna say it does it all itself.
Well, no, you can change the table, but you gotta have somebody program it. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's
Take a
what it-
laptop, throw it under the hood, take it down a hilly
That's
road,
right.
and
And smack it with a
shake
hammer.
it up somehow. I don't know.
With a hammer. I like
take
that.
the laptop and smash the car engine until one of the two breaks and you've updated the system.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with it actually, because I thought like, I don't know. Just I understand it's the small little baby V8, but still for a V8 it's lacking. It
Well,
ain't.
yeah,
You,
it's an
you
early
have
2000s
a tiny
truck.
It's a
baby
mod
V8
motor,
and
isn't
you
it?
put it in a fucking truck. Pickle.
Yeah, but
it's like
like-
100. You basically have as much power as my Chandler does. And it's slow,
Damn, babe.
so you're screwed.
But you see, that's the bad part. Your Ambler could go up a hill just fine with
No,
two less
he doesn't
cylinders.
know that yet. He has never tested this.
No, I was on the. No, I got a line last week. I was on the highway and did a whole bunch of shit this weekend.
Okay, let me ask you this. When you're at a stop and say you're just turning right, if you floor your Chambler or any vehicle you have, any Jeep you have, can you spin your tire, even if it's just a chirp on pavement?
Yes.
My Ram, I can.
My truck cannot do that. It will not even chirp a tire.
Okay, Pickle, you have an early 2000s pile of shit Ford. I'm sorry. That era Ford, the engines weren't great. The transmissions were bad. I don't mind the styling. A lot of the basic stuff about the truck is good, but the nuts and bolts of it, it's nothing special. And nobody makes
Isn't it like
nobody makes auto parts for them.
Well,
So
you
you're-
can
Aren't
get.
they like
Charger kit.
261 cubic inch?
What's that, Doug?
Is your
Something like
engine
that.
like 261 cubic inch? Isn't it a mod engine?
It's like
It's a
yeah,
4.6,
206
so it's
or
60
something inches. It's not very big.
Yeah.
281.
It's kind of like a Y block
281.
because they're similar displacement. But
Thank you, Southern Batman.
I don't know. I love having a V8 because it's torquey.
Oh
There
yeah,
ain't nothing
yeah.
you wouldn't
Nothing
pull.
pulls like a V8.
Well, there's nothing you wouldn't pull with that truck. It's just you're gonna take like a long time to get to a speed that you want. I don't
You have
know.
You have the wimpiest V8 and you put it in a truck. You went from driving the cheerleader's Barbie car to having a fucking underpowered truck. What did you think was gonna happen?
Well, I mean,
at least did not buy the V6. Or the V6 was an absolute turd.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That thing
were
was an
horrible.
evil.
I would never.
They
get
would
a
not
truck
do
with-
highway speeds new.
Oh wow, that bad.
Yeah, Pickle, you do have one option that's probably the easiest: re-gear the rear end. That would give you more.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking because I wonder if it's
But
just
you're
gear
gonna take a
too
hit on fuel economy.
And
Yeah,
and
I
top
don't-
speed.
You don't get fuel economy with a big V8 truck. Anyway. I get like 500 kilometers on a tank.
Okay, is it a little truck with a little motor? Or is it a big truck with a little motor? Or is it a big truck with a big motor? Pickle.
Well, what do you mean? It's a big truck with a little motor.
It's a mid-sized truck with a puny
It's a-
engine.
It's the smallest full-size truck you can get with the smallest V8 you can get.
Yeah.
But then again, knock on wood, it seems reliable and dead solid because I mean I did drive this thing across the country, loaded down, and that's a long way. Driving all day. But
Unfinished
sure.
Projects is asking, what's in the oven, Dougster?
Oh, chicken, broccoli, Alfredo.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4.6s, they do okay. I mean, you
That's
tow
what I
anything
thought.
heavy,
and
you tow
I
anything
know-
heavy behind it, you're kind of screwed. But
Yeah.
I know so many people that have a truck with that same engine, and they say they're great and like they're powerful and like they can keep speed no problem. It just seems like something's wrong with mine. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe that's the-
read his comment. That could be your answer.
Well, I'm not expecting it to be a race. I understand that it's a 7,000, well, it's near 7,000 pound truck. It ain't light. But
Wait a minute. The thing, hold on, Pickle. There's no chance in It's a standard
It's
cab
not
short bed.
7,000.
There's no
No.
chance in hell. it's
Diesel,
6,000 pounds.
like 3/4 tons and 1 ton diesels, those weigh like 7,300 pounds. Your
Yeah,
truck
your truck is
probably
48.
5,000 pounds.
Or
No,
yeah,
no, it's
48,
heavy.
5,000.
I have vehicle weight on the
Okay,
door.
is it? Are you going from kilograms or the God's measurement of pounds, Pickle?
Hang on, let me look. I don't even know actually.
yeah. Are you using commie measurements?
Even the cat didn't like that.
Exactly. The cat doesn't like much, but it certainly didn't like that.
Gross vehicle weight rating is 6,250 pounds.
Yeah, that's not that's
That's
weight
GVW,
rating. That's how much
not-
it can-
not-
GVW.
what
That's
his
how much
weight
it can
is.
handle.
But I don't see anything
Yeah,
else.
gross
Even
vehicle weight
curb
rating
weight.
means what the car
Look-
can actually weigh loaded and still function.
Yeah, look for curb weight. Pickle.
Curb
I
weight,
don't-
right. I
I don't
couldn't think of
see
it,
that.
Dan.
Yeah, third weight.
Curb
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah, and then
What
I
does
agree
your
with
car
Turbo
weigh
Tom.
if it comes next to a curb?
All I could think of was wet weight, like all fluids.
I don't see that here. Just, that's the only weight thing I
Hold
have
on,
on.
what year is
We're
the
not
Pickle?
measuring.
Yeah,
It's
it's just an early
well,
90s,
it's actually a
early
99
2000s F-150.
Pickle, what year is it?
2000.
The 2000 F-150
Yeah,
with a 4.6.
Is it 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel?
4-wheel.
Okay.
You'll probably get, what, 15 miles per gallon, can't you?
Oh, I get pretty good gas. Big truck. Oh
Hold on,
yeah.
2004 F-150 Work Series 402 regular cab style side 6.6 bed, 119 wheelbase. The curb weight is 3,900 pounds. The gross vehicle weight rating is 5,600.
Is yours a long box? Pickle?
Mine's a 6.5 foot box with extended cab.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
instead of that short
4,000
box.
Yeah, actually, that truck does not weigh much for a full size truck, so
No.
it should be faster than you think it is.
I don't know. It just seems lacking in the power department. I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, you're going by brand new trucks with 450 horsepower, a cheerleader car, and now the world's oldest friggin' 2-wheel drive truck.
I don't know. I still am not convinced that there's not something wrong, because I even feel like towing a trailer, I would struggle right now. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to go on the highway, and that ain't right. There's no way that anybody could
No,
ever
it-
sell a truck that would be able to not tow at least a flat down
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah, there is, Pickle. It's called That's How Shit Works, especially then. If you want to tow shit, you're supposed to buy a 2500 or bigger. You're not supposed to be towing
Okay.
stuff with
Well, I'm sorry to say this then. Well, who the fuck would buy a Ford then? Because
That's every make and model. Pickle.
Yeah,
I
who
don't
the hell
know.
would buy a Ford then?
Sorry.
This guy?
I'm sorry, but I've really tried to like the Ford name, and I think it's great. But this truck, if that's the way it rolled off the factory line, it is extremely disappointing. I don't know how much better the 5.4 is, but you
It's
know,
not.
I
You
can't see it.
you
Yeah, it
need
makes
to-
what, 30 more horsepower? It's not a huge difference. I
find
don't
someone who
understand why.
knows that engine and knows that truck. Have them take your truck for a drive. They'll know right off the rip if your truck is
Oh, no.
up the skosh for a mod motor.
I had one. I had a 95. It was a dog. All right.
Yeah, but 95 didn't
But it's different,
popular.
completely different truck.
Yeah.
It's
97
still a
was the
truck.
first year.
It's a dog. All right.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not dealing with
it's
massive horsepower or anything. You're dealing with the slush box, which isn't. If you had a manual transmission, it would feel faster.
I think that's a lot of it. I think the transmission just holds it back. Honestly,
LNA's got a good point. It's an old truck, Pickle.
it's old. I don't know.
Just maybe she's just a tired old girl.
Maybe I did change the plugs, LNA. I haven't done the coils yet, but I'm gonna make an order off Rock Auto, because that's one thing I noticed about my F-150 is there is cheap, and I mean cheap, Amazon special ignition coils on there, and I don't know if that's just holding it back. And when you step on it, it falls on its face, because that's what it seems like. Like, I can't even get the thing up in RPM, like past.
Well,
I don't
a couple
know,
things.
4,000.
get mass airflow, get mass air sensor cleaner, and just clean the shit out of the mass airflow sensor in the intake. Because those trucks are horrible for that. If they clog up, they run like absolute ass.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say,
really?
make sure the exhaust system's not plugged too.
It's
Well, the
in that there's
Yep.
It's deleted. It doesn't have any catalytic converters on it anymore. So it's
that
these-
actually will make it run worse. Unless they have a delete sensor in it, it'll make it run worse without a cat.
I do have I looked for that because I did my research about that, and I do. I pulled codes. There's no codes for catalytic converters at all. It still thinks it has them as far as the truck
But
goes.
the sensor is in your intake. Just clean it out. Don't touch the element in it, but just clean the shit out of it with. Make sure it's mass airflow sensor cleaner. Don't just use it on random.
Okay. The only code that truck has is for the EGR because there is no EGR. I know that would probably affect it some too.
It can, but it wouldn't be as big as the cats. The cats will really make it. Like I need to put a cat back on the Chambler because it's having issues. It's having lean issues because it doesn't have a cat. It's not signal not going right.
Oh, really? Well, there is a trick that might work for it to make it think that it has O2 sensors. I know you can get those anti-spark plug followers, and you can do that too. I know
Add
people
more
have done that with
fuel.
success, but Dan, what are you supposed to do?
Don't-
Turn a screw on the ECU?
Don't detune it. Just add more fuel.
Yeah, it's not that simple. The easier thing is to simply put a cat on.
Put a carburetor on it. I agree.
I
No,
Put a 460 in the truck. Yes.
Put a carburetor on it. You won't have these issues.
does anybody
No,
sell?
I'd have more issues because of everything needs. It's not that simple. It's a distributorless ignition system. There's a lot more to it than that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's up, Van Life? How's it going? Thanks for jumping in.
I am going to go eat dinner. So good night, everyone. I'll
right.
be in the live chat later. Bye.
See you,
Thanks for jumping in,
Doug.
Dutch. What's happening, Dutch?
Oh.
No, what you need to do is you just need to get a 351 Windsor and just put it in there. It'll solve your issue.
Yeah, I'm severely confused. I think a part of it is just because I've never been this confused with a vehicle. This is mind-boggling to me, but I think a lot of it's just because it's been tampered with so much. Because the last guy that owned it just beat the hell out of it. He rode her hard, put away wet, and I might just be better off selling it and getting a new, like a different version of one that's not been messed with. Just because it has so many little issues. Like there's literally a screw plugging the EGR vacuum line. I mean,
Well,
You wanted an old truck, Pickle.
oh yeah, but
Welcome to owning an old
simple.
vehicle.
yeah, just because it's older than he is does not mean it's an old truck. He wanted an old truck. What he
Yeah,
bought is
and
an
I
old
can't just go out and turn a screw and adjust the fuel mixture or like everything is super sensitive. There's a sensor for everything. I don't know which one is bad or which one's good. I mean, I can test them, but I still don't know if it's performing like optimally or not. It's like ignition coils. You can test them, but that doesn't mean they're 100% good. It's just, I don't know. And then by the time you know it, you got $1,000 into a hunk of shit. So that's
Especially running the fact it's been so modified is you almost have to put it back to stock to then do something with it just to fix it. So
exactly that's what I thought.
Where's your point?
Getting catalytic converters for a 24-year-old truck is not easy or cheap. It is a very hard thing to do.
They make high flow. Well, do you have emission testing where you are?
No.
Okay. Then you can get high flow cats that'll still work with the system, and they're cheaper. If you try to buy a stock cat, you're going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. With a regular cat, high flow cat, you're still not going to be cheap. It's not going to be like factory one. The other thing is figure out what's going on with the EGR, because if that's a vacuum leak, all that stuff makes a difference. It's going to run like shit. Or run worse.
Try to figure out if it was a vacuum leak, but I don't think it's actually leaking, as far as I can tell. But I don't know. Who's this?
Yeah, this is a Juan.
Oh,
it's just a blue. It's a blue turbo. It's just a blue tarp.
The haphazard green screen.
Yes. The hillbilly green screen. Oh, now it's a hillbilly dark screen. Oh, we have a Southern Batman competition.
Aha!
Wow.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Yay!
Blonde.
Yay.
Yes.
Are you trying to out Southern Batman? What the hell's going on, Juan?
What about Solar Batman? What the heck about that?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman? Nah. How you guys doing? Nice to see you.
We're good, man. How you doing?
Feeling good.
I don't know. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. Something wrong with that truck out there. I know it. It ain't right.
What happened with your truck? What's going on?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Pickle, it says Ford on the front. We know it's not right.
Oh, that would
It's
be
not the
hilarious.
maker model, it's the builder.
If I put a Toyota emblem on it, will it just fix itself?
No.
No, Fords like to have problems, Pickle.
But if you put a 351 Windsor in it, that'll fix it.
A whole new motor. Now that.
My
Yeah.
loaner
Pickle,
truck for work
what
has
Dan
it.
says it's not a bad idea, but you're wasting money doing it in that era truck. There's too much technology. You're better off getting a 95 or older because they had a 351 to start with. So then you're just dealing with slapping an intake and a carb in it and
Yeah.
adjusting the fuel system. You're ass over tea kettle if you start doing that with that truck.
That's what I think. And like you said, there's distributor ignition, so you'd have to fight that too. I don't even know.
Well, no, because the 351 would have a distributor.
No, but I mean the 4.6 that's in my truck. It doesn't have anything for a distributor, so I don't
Well,
even
yeah,
know.
no, you take that, you put it next to the flathead, and then you just leave it there.
Having a distributor now will be a luxury. I will take a distributor.
I don't want to give up on it yet. I'm not ready to.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not ready to give up.
All right, gang. I will be back. I got to do house shit.
Okay.
That's what
All right,
I was doing.
I'll be back in a
Housework.
second.
Housework. And yeah, for anybody that needs to know where this hat came from, thanks to 6%. Sponsored by him. You see it right there? Yeah. Kind of look it.
Yeah, we're hat twins. Is the only two I ever had made. I got to make some more. Different
Well,
style.
at least I know this is mine. Staying with me.
No, the next ones I'm going to make are to be different than these. These are just the first two. I want a little different style.
If there better be, otherwise I will be returning this hat to you. I will ship it back.
I'll just put it back up and give it to somebody else, Juan.
No, garbage.
One slightly used hat. Who wants it?
No, that if you make the next batch of hats, it's like exactly the same. I will be upset.
No, I want to get a different style. I want to get a taller brim. These are a little shorter than I wanted, but they work for what I'm doing.
Well, this hat is more for me than the so-called normal ones, which I don't know if you call them like that in here, but
I'm sorry, which one's one?
like the more standard ones, like what they will sell if you are into sports, something
No,
like that.
I don't want a trucker hat because I'm too bald for a trucker hat. I know they're popular, but I don't need to aerate the back. I don't need to show out the fact that I have baby freaking head. So
No, I like this. This setup, I like it better. Way comfy for it.
yeah, LNA's asking any new shit going on, Tom?
Just working at the moment. I'm getting
That
in,
sound like Tom?
learning my new job and stuff. So that's
He's-
kind of what I'm focusing on for the next few weeks. And
Oh, yeah.
then I'm going to be trying to make some more videos. So
So
Yeah,
he's
Pickle,
learning with
Tom's
me.
had 2 jobs since you disappeared and come back.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I got fired from Surf Pro because they couldn't afford to keep me on anymore.
Oh,
Business
okay.
was going.
How you there, Van Life?
Then I got a job at a CNC machining place
Well, that's cool.
that I could not.
Not for him, Pickle.
It was garbage. You couldn't listen to any music. You had to sit by the machine the whole time.
Oh.
And it was garbage.
He's describing the job like an emo kid.
Now, I get to go all over the place and do very little. And it is awesome.
The American way, do little and charge much.
Compared to the other jobs that I've had, like this is the least amount of actual
effort.
Like, yeah, the most like I'll have to do is put on a backpack sprayer and walk around somebody's house.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't have to carry anything heavy, which is awesome because my knee is damn near shot.
Well, I'm happy for it. I'm glad you're working too in the way of jobs.
Pickle missing his pickle T-shirt. Is what you want, Simon?
Picking with pickle Southwestern. That'd be awesome, actually.
No, Western. No.
Not really.
I think
really a hat you can wear.
I think Slimo is trolling you. Don't get into this.
It's not really.
I know what you're doing.
I think you need a Captain Dildo.
You need your own line of dildos. That's right.
Captain Dildo thing. Funny.
No. I will block Pickle if he does that. I will block
Check
it.
out Picking with Pickle. You might meet Captain Dildo.
That is so wrong.
Dildo hat.
Pickle and friends.
Hey, I actually do have a dildo cap, but you know what? That's actually not a bad cap. I mean, I that's funny because you pointed it out 6% when I went and took those pictures with the necromancer. I was wearing that hat.
Pickle is speaking like with a southern accent.
Yeah, that was a great photo. Montana and a Canadian dildo in one picture.
I never even realized that. I never even thought about it. I wear that hat all the time. It's like
Well,
but it explains a lot, Pickle. It really does.
I don't think you want to be known for that, Pickle.
No, well, I mean, it's too late for that, Juan.
Hey,
I mean,
Juan.
You
That
think a
pickle
dildo,
had to
think
get
of
did
me.
some way, right?
Can someone speak one at a time so I can hear you? Go ahead.
I said that pickle had to get dilled some way.
Ah.
No, you know what? You need to get a shirt. Is Picking with Pickle? Just deal with it.
Yeah, I need to be like creative, figure something
This is so screw up.
Or Picking with Pickle, the whole dill.
out. Like that one's borderline, Tom. I wore Southwestern when I worked at sea.
Oh,
Well, it's great if you're on a boat. I just mean like if you're going to the mall, it's not really a hat of choice. You know what I mean?
No, you look like a child molester with that hat on if you're just walking around the mall, Pickle.
Walk up to
Yes,
people.
you
I
will.
you did that.
We've killed one.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, you. Them some nice shoes, by the way. I know what you did last summer.
I'm here to kill you, and I need some new loafers.
Let me see. if this
Preferably
works.
penny loafers.
Yes.
Ah.
I don't know. Southwestern would be kind of neat, even if it was just like a collectible.
Don't
thing,
do that. Don't do that. That name is taken. That name is taken. Don't fall for that trap, Pickle. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. It is. You kind of resemble the guy, but don't do it.
Leave it the dog.
Yeah, you've been Dougster.
Picking with
Yeah.
Pickle, just the tip of the dill.
You guys are what a bunch of teenage adults are here.
You know what? Deal with it.
Oh,
Just the tip of the dill.
you're gonna get deal with it.
I
Sounds better.
could make some like inappropriate shirts.
I ain't buying one.
There's a perfect town to sell them in, Pickle.
Dildo. Oh my!
Good lord.
I hope none of your children are
Now
watching.
selling in Come by Chance.
No. Should be laying down, so.
I'm
Keyword.
pretty sure Pickle doesn't have any children yet, Juan. So
No, ain't got no kids.
Pickle has a pigtail.
Am I the
What?
only one here with
Still.
Yeah, it's a pigtail, not a bullet still.
I love License the Dill. That's great. Just because I know it's a James Bond reference.
yeah, this one's kind of lame, but I'll still run with it.
Dylan like a villain.
The thing about the license to deal, I think, I don't know if it will get in problem for that.
Yeah, I know. That's
It's
what
too
I was
similar.
thinking.
It's too,
Yeah, but I can make
not.
I can put you in the Gordon Fisherman hat with the James Bond thing, License to Dill.
No,
with
no,
the
no,
top
no.
letter.
no,
Just-
baby.
Just an actual pickle with legs and then holding a gun, and then it has Pickle's face on the pickle. License to
boy.
Dill.
Tip of the dill.
Oh,
God damn it.
Oh, I can come back now, okay?
You're good.
Oh.
So
Joking about.
what's with the Harbor Freight background you got going on there, Juan?
I have too much I don't want to reveal here.
Ah,
Easier
dad-
cleanup for the next victim.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
No, this will be too tough.
it's
yeah,
more like
it would have made
1
more
inch
sense if
by
it was
every
at least a
victim.
green tarp. That would have you could have said it was a green screen.
Still, I don't have the way to, how can I say, to have the good saying of buying one, you know? Just for a live stream, I don't think so. But that's ain't a good idea, or putting something with my name on it or a logo on it. Something
You can
fancier.
spray paint. You can spray paint learning with Juan on there.
No, that ain't me.
Getting
But-
lit with Juan.
Mhm.
Getting learnt with one.
But I know that people have done that, and it looks good.
Yeah, now this is Juan's new logo. I'm gonna learn you, bitch.
Oh my!
Uh,
But yeah, just that makes it easier. People will want to look and start asking, so I prefer it like that. For the moment, things can
Yeah, it's
change
like you're
any
having
moment.
that Southern Batman off with Southern Batman, though. Now he's in the light, you're in the shadows. So it's just like you're weirding me out, Juan.
Yeah, this is weird.
Just for lighting, because I feel the lighting on my face.
Man, I've been gone so long that literally the original Southern
Yeah.
Batman is no longer the Southern Batman. And
I mean, he finally got his own cave,
he's
right?
got, his own cave with electricity now. This is wild.
got
Well, now-
his own bat-
No, but actually, Juan's half in the light and half in the dark. So we got Southern Batman and Two Face.
Who is Southern Batman? Who is Southern Batman? What is?
Where the fuck have you been, Juan? This is Southern Batman.
I didn't know.
DNS. You should get a
Good
small
Lord.
laptop, even if it doesn't work, and then go to it and be like, "Yes, I'm gonna analyze this with science."
Milo.
Oh, my.
Hey, well, I didn't know you were related to Emilio Estevez, Juan. That's cool.
What is cool?
Dill Bill.
Yeah, your cousin Emilio. I assume that means Emilio Estevez, the actor.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is,
That one went right in the dumper. All
but
right.
I'm on an island, so.
I don't know who is Emilio.
You're too pickled. Have you ever watched that horrible movie, The Mighty Ducks?
No.
Okay, then never mind. That would have been like the newest thing I would know that he would have been in. It sort of would have been near age bracket because it's hacky.
When I watch movies to doze off, so if I watch it, I don't know the details. I tend to forget them. So sorry.
King of the Dill.
The Dill instead of Hill. Pretty sure that's a copyright strike there.
Well, no, you could buy a Cadillac and call it the Coupe de Dill.
Paint it green.
Or the El Dilrado. No, you could call the El Dilrado.
El Dorado.
What do you mean at 6%? You're such an idiot. What the heck?
Oh God, Diller Instinct.
Diller
Wait. Come on, you can do better than that, Dougster. That one's a little weak.
That's like a bad dad joke, that one.
Yeah, we got one of those. Unless you pay for it, there's only one dad joke per episode.
Oh.
I don't know any dad jokes. So.
He's just going.
You can always make the Dill Camino. You could have a Dill Camino.
I need to buy an El Camino and then call it the Dill Camino.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the only thing that makes sense, of course.
Or next time there's one of those Ostermeyer Wiener cars for sale, buy it and paint it green.
So deep fried pickles.
No.
Then you can literally go, Dill.
I'm a big Dill, you know.
Yeah, you're a dillionaire.
A dillionaire. That's
This show is just directed at Pickle.
Pickle, you are not going to get this one. Phyllis Diller.
No.
Yeah, that. Sorry, Doug. That's like 30 years before Pickle existed.
Yeah, but that sounds kind of dirty.
No, Phyllis Diller was a human being. She was an entertainer.
I would like
Phyllis Diller.
Did you got it, Tom?
Yeah, I know who she is.
Of course, now if you really wanted to make it bad and with dildo, you could be Phallus Diller. You know what another word for your Schwanson is? It's a phallus.
Your Schwanson?
Your dick. Trying to make it nice and clean, Pickle, but apparently that's just too.
You could have just said Johnson. Why do you call it a Swanson?
Johnson.
Oh my
Good Lord.
And all been speaking about dingles.
Your tallywhacker, your wedding tackle, your pick your
your wedding tackle.
Yeah.
I'm back. What the hell am I listening
speaking of
to?
wedding tackle,
Man, I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Well,
Johnson.
What is that name?
Okay, wait.
The
Pickle,
Schwanson
Pickle, what did you say to cause this?
I didn't say anything. That's
Bullshit.
the greatest
Don't
part.
you fucking lie to
I
me,
didn't
Pickle.
say anything. I swear.
No,
Don't you
it's just
fucking lie.
it's make fun of Pickle's name. See, it's King of the Dill. We're just dill punning. It's.
Oh.
I told him he should buy an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile and paint it green so it could be the Dill.
I see what the deal is.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Tom, where's the hoo-hoo?
I don't know. My daughter threw it.
I see how it is.
Yeah, I try it once and she across the room.
Yeah, unfortunately, Doug, there's no chance he's seen Spaceballs either yet. So.
Oh, that's good. Comb the beach.
I know Comb the Beach. I know
You
Space.
found anything yet? No.
We don't know.
You kidding me?
He's gone at ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous.
What's up, Dan?
Hey, what's up? Trying to buy a house. See how that goes.
You are applying to buy a house?
Well, I put in an offer on a house.
The Dillio.
Well, just have to see if they accept it.
Smart move, man. Smart move.
Yeah, get in now where the market's really high and it tanks next month.
I can always refinance. Lower rate.
That is not good, Dan. Don't do that.
I'm soon just gonna go live, man.
Why not?
An old camper. You know, life's good.
Well, I-
I'm gonna have to move out at some point.
What do you say, Tom?
Right in the back of my parents' yard. Okay, okay. I got power out here. It's an
No,
extension
you know, you
cord.
could be like van
Yeah.
life and man
You
down.
sound just like Pickle.
Tom, you realize you just described most of our uncles?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's where I was getting it from. Experience. We know these people.
I wood stove. I'm good.
I
There's a
don't
lot of-
think houses will crash, folks. For real. I don't know if you want to talk about these things, but doesn't seem like.
Well, not unless they're on a hill that's eroding, I guess.
I didn't catch what you actually said, Juan. Sorry.
Yeah, what'd you say? I never either.
You didn't catch what I said?
He said he doesn't think the housing market's gonna crash.
Oh, it's gonna hammer like a motherfucker in the next year. It's gonna go down bad.
Who said that?
Reality said that.
Oh.
If you watch the cycles, if you
Oh
watch
my
the cycles, it's no different than 0304 when everything went right in the dumper. They're speculating and everything's overpriced.
Something
Totally.
is happening in the cycle that is different this time.
Totally thought you were gonna do the old pickle. Oh my arse.
Oh my god.
But hopefully I'm wrong.
Well, hang on. I can do that again.
The other thing, Juan, is the fact that interest rates are so high, they're going to artificially deflate them, and that's also going to cause a problem.
You know, I
I don't
heard they
see
were
the problem
planning on
still.
doing that this year.
Someone is buying, dude. People who have more money to spend, or maybe they have the system in their favor, are buying them, so it doesn't matter for them. And that's why we have a deficit of houses, because those
Well,
big
also,
people are buying it.
You can't ignore the fact that there's large corporations that are buying up giant chunks of neighborhoods. That's where your real house sales are going, is large corporations buying investment property.
So that's why there's an inflation, or house inflation, if you want to call it. They won't stop that game.
That's part of it, but that's not all of it. The money market is a big part of it.
We'll see, because they don't have nothing to lose. So that's why with Dan, if he can make an offer and close on it, but depends also what Dan is doing. He has to state the numbers or where the house is. But you don't have to do it, Dan, if you don't want to.
I assume Dan will make a good decision and spend what he can afford to spend. So that's all that really matters. As long as Dan doesn't go out and try to buy a $400,000 house, he should be just fine.
Well, no, that'd be unrealistic.
No,
You'd be amazed how many people do that. They don't buy a realistic house. They go buy something they can't afford, then panic.
I'm aware, but it's so stupid.
Oh yeah.
I would never have assumed that was going to be you. I'm just saying, as long as you don't do something that isn't characteristically you, you should be just fine.
Dan has things in his favor. Also,
Dan,
you have it, Tom.
Just buy a.
You don't need to buy a house.
What?
What's up, Pickle?
Just buy a school bus.
Everyone that has done that, they're stressed out of it.
Well, that's the beauty of it, right? You know, any department store, anywhere you want, you can go.
That's not quite how it works, but yeah.
No, they will tow you out of their lot on your dime.
They will?
Yes.
Yeah, you can park in some Walmart parking lots, but it's not live there, it's park there.
Oh, well, they don't do that up here. They'll let you be
No,
there for
you
like
evict,
a week.
you take and evict motherfucking homeless people and set their shit on fire and steal their hand lotion. No, they don't do that up there.
They
They
don't
won't
let
get rid of
them.
you up here. Fucking
They don't have
pictures of
even.
Ben.
They cannot even attempt to do it, people. That's what Scott is saying. It's like, what? You cannot do it if they don't let you start.
Look,
Yeah, down
okay.
here in land is free. We can't do anything. But up in socialism land, you're sitting there beating the shit out of homeless people in the back lot of where you work.
Look, Pickle. I I enjoy watching Camping with Steve just like anybody else, but he doesn't live out there, Pickle.
Camping for me is dead. I don't want to know anything about
But
it.
theoretically, you could do that. I mean, it's possible.
Okay,
Theoretically, a lot of
okay.
shit.
All right, Pickle. Theoretically, you could just get arrested and have 3 square meals a day and a roof over your head that you don't have to pay for.
No, you have to pay for it.
You have to
What
pay
would
to
I
go to
do?
jail?
Yeah, a lot of places now you're up shit's creek if you don't have some source of income outside of being in jail. If you don't have someone sending you money, you almost can't do anything.
Wow. That's what the world's.
No, and I look at it like this. I want Dan to. I'm hoping Dan finds a very small house with a very large garage so he can buy a lot of cars.
Oh yeah. In all seriousness, yeah. That's
It's what we all
It's
want
a very
here.
small house with a car and a half garage.
A
You're gonna
garage,
regret
a
that.
car
Trust me.
garage with a house. A garage with a house, basically.
It's a house with a 1.5 car garage. So.
No, just buy a garage and live in the garage. That's the only reason.
Yeah, see if you can go to your real estate agent and tell her I want a garage. I
Look,
really need a garage.
I would do that. If I didn't have a kid, I would do that in a heartbeat.
See?
But I got a kid, so
That's a reasonable.
I
thing to
don't
do.
see Dan building a house.
I've built a house actually.
I have too.
I'm not saying you're not able. I'm saying that you don't seem wanting.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Not as my actual first house. I mean,
See?
maybe someday down the road if I had like land to start with, and I could like over time establish a house. But I'm not gonna go buy
Maybe
land.
you
and
want
buy
to
a
be
house.
the manager of the one building the house.
No, I'm already a manager of shit I don't want to be a manager of one.
That's why I'm saying it. I know how.
Build your house out of produce. It'll work out well.
I'll build my house out of pallets.
Singles, you'll be good as gold.
No,
You can do that.
So you got the kid. That just means you need a loft above the garage so she's got some place to sleep. It'll be fine.
Yep. You'll definitely never see CPS.
Well, maybe you will make Tom build a house for you. At the end.
Yeah, right. You think I'd trust a house that fucking Tom built?
Oh my god!
Oh.
Let's move them closer together so they can fight.
Damn.
Hey, look, all right, come on now. He knows.
That's
look,
a low
right?
blow, guy. That's
No,
a
it
low blow.
isn't.
But
No,
then
it
you can
isn't.
tell him. You can tell him how. Like no,
Tom, Tom knows how to build a house. He is capable of building a house to code. But if he's not going to get paid house building wages, it ain't going to be either of those two things. And
Well,
I certainly ain't paying him house building wages.
Your name tag.
What is it? Hates this guy. You got to put an arrow on the end of that.
Well, it's as close. It's pointing that direction.
Then you can give him your YouTube money.
No. Okay, Tom. If I went up to you and I said, "Hey, Tom, I got like $200. I need a house."
The phone is gonna hang up.
$200. Well, that'll get you.
Would it be up to code?
Not well. I mean, if you have all the supplies, I can build it to code. Yeah.
No. I give you $200 and a place to do it,
And all the supplies.
I will drive you to the hardware store.
How is this ever going to work for anybody, including Tom? Dan?
Whoa.
Exactly. That's
You
what
gotta
I'm
sweeten
saying.
the pot, though. You got to tell the guy, like, hey, case of beer, pack of smokes.
Well, I can't afford to build a house for you. I mean, I will build it for you if you have the stuff, but I can't just go and afford to buy all this lumber.
And neither can I.
So okay, no, hey, we got this solved. We got DNS the Newfoundland carpenter and Tom together. They can make you a house. So we'll just get that on.
All right, let's make this happen.
Look straight
Come
to
on,
me, boss.
we made it a pal-
I'm
made it a-
able to build a house. I'm
I
able to. So
I can pay you in Little Caesar pizza.
See, now you're talking because you know how much I love my gut. You see, that's how this
As a
works.
matter of fact, I still have a piece in my garage
well,
out
I
there for
can,
the engine.
For you,
I can
would
tell
just-
you guys
I would
through the
do it.
phone how to manage the tools and make it
For mine,
happen.
No,
Give me a handsaw and a few screwdrivers.
With a Makita, Tom? No way he will build that.
Oh, Tom's built more with that Makita than a house.
Yeah.
no matter what, Tom has built more
I mean,
shit with that Makita than you will build in your entire life. So
It is an accuracy.
There, give me a handsaw and a, a few other little things. She'll be straight. Good structure, solid hammer, a few nails.
dildo, chainsaw, dildo.
You gotta have a chainsaw so you cut the lumber.
Dildo, yeah.
Jagged edges, right?
See, what? Let's just build a log cabin. That'd be way simpler.
Yeah, there you go. Buy a wooded property, and then we'll just use
Yeah.
the log and build a house.
We'll just use the trees right there. Yeah.
If you had the equipment, you could do it.
You could.
Well, yeah, they did it back in the fucking 1600s. I'm sure we
They
could do it now.
No, they still do it. Go to Kentucky, bro.
I'm Amish. I know. I do the.
You're not fucking Amish. For one thing, you don't have a beard. Every Amish guy has a beard. All right.
Well, he's got his I can't grow facial hair starter beard going. So
Well,
But
that's
this guy,
something.
this guy, he's like full of insults tonight. Listen to this.
I'll build
Dan,
them up after a while.
where I'm at,
Pickle,
There's
we've been
a
saving
lot
up
of
for like 6
contractors.
months. So now that you're back, it's just like speed bag. It'll be easier next time. We've been storing this shit up since that whole couch incident. We've been just fucking pickle ever since.
Look, I'm multitask. I'm multitaskable. All right. I can insult you and purchase a home at the same time.
All right, hey, UP is dropping facts. Only married Amish have beards.
There you go.
Ah,
So the spell that Pickles got is it like he's married to Rosie or
married to the cow.
So
married to Rosie Pond?
So Scott is not married then? Unfinished project?
Previously. It counts. If you've been married, it counts. You can have a beard.
Yeah, see, I was married at one point. Now I'm not. But the beard stuck.
Yeah, she left and the beard stayed.
Yeah. She left,
grow
the
very good
light bulbs
beard.
went with her, but the beard stayed here.
Yeah.
I can't grow a beard, but I can grow hair. Like, pretty thick too.
You,
I mean,
you
look
can
at-
do what? You don't have a mullet either.
I'm trying.
Yeah, no, like we started this early. He's got the Canadian mold. It's there, but it's not really good enough.
The pigtail. The pigtail.
It's not very long yet.
Well, that's.
Yeah,
You gotta
next
start
week,
somewhere.
Next week you'll be sporting a high and tight or something stupid. So
A man bun.
It's a mullet sprout.
It's a mullet sprout. There you go. And just seeds,
DNS, what you're doing over there? I think you're doing something there.
He's doing nothing special. Juan.
yep.
You're so smart, Dan.
Oh.
Let's clap for Dan.
Hey. Pat myself on the back with that one.
Yeah.
Enjoying that. Can we get a close up of DNS?
No, DNS is cooking something.
Oh, fine. We'll play the wand game here.
He ain't cooking anything. He's sitting there having a fucking cigarette.
He's cooking shit. He's cooking himself.
He's cooking his lungs.
Yeah.
I think you can view the heavy equipment in the background with a stove or something, Juan. What the fuck are you doing down there?
Wait, go back to the close
Yes,
up.
it's cooking something.
It's the next Walter White.
Yeah, pickle. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I mean, you get
It
a phone
is.
call
If you
before I
sprint.
Titanic.
Oh hell. Will Dan survive? Will he go sideways? Find out in 3, 2.
What is the Stickman finished project?
Do.
So, Chair, how is it holding up all of Dan's weight?
Dude,
You look stressed out, Chair. Would you like to a few comments for the comments section?
He needs to clean his walls.
No, that level still works. I'm pretty sure that chair hates that guy.
Damn, what's behind your chair?
That's the whiteboard where he writes down all his amazing ideas. You can see it's blank.
I think for the
All right,
seat
I'm
he
back.
has a toilet.
I'm back. Fuck all of you. Especially you.
Yeah.
Juan said you think that's a toilet? What is a
And
toilet?
it is not blank.
Hey, that's for that whole
Look, all right.
build a house thing.
What?
Right?
It's not blank.
There's a car on it.
Yeah, like I said, all these awesome ideas is blank.
It looks better than your car, Dan.
Let's say moose staying on it.
No, that's John Wilburn's car. And that video I made, John Wilburn way back.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is.
pretty sure at this point that won't be a dry erase board. Now it's permanent artwork. That probably won't come off of there.
It's a little elbow grease will come.
Dan is the type of guy that will pressure wash that thing just to not put his hand
That's
on
a good
it.
idea.
Your elbows.
Would.
Fuck all you guys.
That's probably
The Ford tempo.
It had the Ford tempo. Is that the Ford tempo, Dan?
I don't remember what it is. Whatever John Wilburn was doing. I don't remember the joke anymore.
You had said that John Wilbur. You reminded me. You were saying that John Wilbur was texting you. Can you fix his tempo?
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, something like that. It was something like that.
How the hell do I remember your life more than you do?
You got nothing better to do?
This man doesn't even know how old he is, 6%.
Hey, I'm up there. That's all I
Well, I'm simultaneously. I turned 47 on Sunday. My bones are in their 80s, and my organs are going to be 24 in October. So I'm ageless and horrible at the same time.
What do you want? A birthday cake? I'll ship you a cake, all right?
No, because you know when you were shipping, that kid wouldn't get there.
I'll get you a
Well,
dildo.
I'd ship you an ice cream cake.
Get an
Thanks.
ice cream dildo.
So Pickle's going to ship me a dildo cake, and you're going to ship me an ice cream cake. That'll go well together.
No, Pickle's gonna ship you a cake that he will pop out of.
Dan's gonna ship you.
A lot of shipping money.
Check out the new hat one.
Dan's gonna ship you some milk because he's gonna forget to do it in a like a refrigerator
The new
car.
merch. Oh, I got a shirt too. Oh,
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Make
Oh,
make sure
God.
all the old.
make sure you have your pants on.
I mean, it is that time of night, gentlemen.
Hey now, you don't need pants if you're at home.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
And sitting on the toilet.
Well, that's kind of
now I'm sat back in my chair.
Yeah, you got out of that chair like you're 4 million years old.
Yeah, but that's normal.
That's how I get out of every chair.
Once you reach a certain age, the warranty expires. That's
Well, I do like that you keep randomly getting like one new merchandise item a month, Dan, but you don't get them for anybody but yourself. So,
Well, yeah.
like, you
Who
gonna
else
throw
is
Tom
gonna-
Cat or some shit or what?
Who else is gonna want my shit on them? That doesn't make any sense.
How about the guy in that guy or
He doesn't want to represent
that
me.
guy?
I mean,
Or,
he might,
or
but he's
this
crazy.
guy, your Groovy. Come on, your Groovy wants something.
Come on, I can't get my shit pads custom. You know that.
Yeah, you know how much that I support 6%'s channel. I mean, I even put it up.
With every shirt, you get a letter that says how much he despises Trudeau.
Yeah.
Personally signed by the garage man
You know
himself.
what? I need
Hey,
to.
and look at it like this, Dan. Send me a hat so at least some part of your channel will make it to No Name this year.
Oh,
That's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll just send you a bunch of stickers
I
and you can
still
hand them
don't-
out for me.
Yeah, I'll throw them on John's table and then, he'll dog lead him or something. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to do this thing, but why didn't you just take the Mustang?
Huh?
The rest of the way.
Do what now?
Why didn't you take the Iron Horse the rest of the way?
I don't know. You got a couple grand to spend on gas.
Yeah, but gas. See, it's miles per gallon. That you don't have to worry about gas. Okay.
Well, yeah, but if I can't afford that many smiles, then we're fucked.
Well, yeah, but you blew a transmission, which is more expensive than the gas you would have spent driving the Iron Horse.
Well, no, the transmission never actually failed.
No, it never
The
fully
transmission
failed.
did not send it to the scrap heap. So, yeah.
The transmission never fully failed. It was full in to fail, but it just didn't fail all the way.
That's right. It held on just for me.
That poor exploder.
It held on.
And he could not rebuild the Explorer.
Well, I guess what did we learn? We learned that.
No, Juan. A 2000 something Explorer is not something you rebuild.
There were
No,
so
it
many
is
problems.
a drive till it drops, and it fucking dropped.
It like a
That's a drive it till it. That truck is literally you drive it till it dies. You have the title with it. You sign it. You leave it in the car on the side of the road with keys.
Hold up a second.
Same here.
Dan, did you get that animation? Animation?
We did learn one
The
thing,
lettering.
and that you can't tow a car with a 2000-ish Ford Exploder.
That was self-explanatory before he even fucking got the
Hey,
trailer.
hey. No. That's not true. That's not true. You
but they
can,
did
in
sell him the
fact,
trailer.
you can, in
Okay,
fact,
I'll
tow
rephrase that.
something.
You can
It's just how
if you don't
far.
want to get very far.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how far you think very far is.
Didn't we establish in one of these live streams that someone said they would not rent a U-Haul trailer to your Explorer because of that reason?
I sweet talked him into it, though.
Yeah, so you fucked yourself over on top of everything else.
No. I went the only avenue we had available to us.
A trailer hauling a
gave
car
we gave
with
it
the
our
same
best
load on the
shot.
people inside of it.
No. We gave it our best shot. It was either that or nothing, and we were willing to try that. All right.
But have you looked at yourself and your brother? Man, that weight on the car, and at the same time
Jesus
having a
Christ.
vehicle. You're
Hey,
not driving a diesel, Dan. You are not driving a diesel
Oh,
Hey.
vehicle.
God.
We made it all the way to
To the
shit
scene of the fail,
right?
yes. You made it all the way to the failure, which was nowhere near where you were going.
Maybe that vehicle with a Hemi on it would have made it.
No, it's not that.
Juan.
It's the fact that it's too its wheelbase is too short. It's not designed to tow.
Juan, no
When
one
you
ever
tow,
said that.
All right, wait. How many people do we have on here?
Hold on a second. Only 5.
Okay.
Dwindling off.
Okay. All right. I
And
have a
that's
confession to make.
Uh-oh.
It's far
Oh,
it's
God.
far enough after the fact. I have a confession to make.
Tommy's gonna get mad, I think.
We probably could have made it there had we not had the overdrive on, which fried the transmission.
Dan!
to begin with.
Why did you leave it on? Oh,
We didn't think about it.
dude, you're supposed to turn it off when you're towing. Oh,
It was great because the next day, it towed like a champion.
after it cooled down after 1,000,000 degrees.
6% put Tom's face of disappointment.
No.
Large Tom.
It was on both of us. It was on.
Enlarged.
I drove the first part.
How
I
in the
didn't
fuck
think
was
about it.
your selection of the transmission his fault?
Hey, I didn't think about it. Right? We
I
just hit the
assumed-
road.
Tom
I was
face
too
was
busy thinking about the water neck. No,
I assumed
not
he knew
not
about
everybody
his
can
own
talk at the
vehicle.
same time here. Nobody's gonna get a lick of nothing.
Yeah, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
The
Tom
illumination-
silence.
So I was concerned with the actual Mustang car the entire time. Like in my head, because I had the whole water neck fiasco. I had the fucking draining the coolant fiasco
The
The
more
car
you
wasn't
speak,
exactly
the more you're
running
building your
perfectly.
grave.
because the carburetor got clogged up with the rubber hose shit fiasco. So my mind was on that the entire day. So as soon as Tom got there, we just hit the fucking road. We didn't think about nothing. We just fucking hit the road, right?
How did you manage?
We
Okay.
stopped down there. We
Hang on one
stopped
second.
down there. We
Tom's
changed
face
seats.
on the.
All right, we
Fine.
changed seats.
Chill.
He also didn't think about it.
Heck,
All right.
Okay.
I got into
One,
the
all
car.
right, we're
already
going to break in for 1 second. Guitar guy, car guy.
Hey,
The guy in the corner with the guitar is not supposed to know what fucking gear you're
neither
in.
one of us thought about it, all right?
Okay.
I
We did
would
not
have-
think
had
about
I
it
not already
until.
thought that you thought of that.
How in
No,
the
you
name
didn't.
of
No,
all
you
Tom
didn't.
is
I assumed
upset.
everything was
You
all
didn't
right.
even mention it.
Everybody, hold on. Let me do this for you. I'm going to shift the blame. There we go.
Yeah, please shift the blame over to him.
I shifted it over to where it needs to be, where it cannot be shifted anymore.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
well, you
names,
could technically shift
but,
him a little
you know.
further.
Tom is getting
Look,
good
all right,
to fight.
we didn't think about it until we were like
Oh, yeah.
on the way to the hotel,
Of
To be
like
course.
fair,
the new hotel,
I
not
had
not
no
the
idea.
hotel we had, but the brand new one that I bought. You know,
Yeah.
because I purchased 2 hotel rooms that night. We
Opening
didn't
a
think
can of
about it
worms.
until we were on the way to the hotel room,
So
and then we're like, "Wait a minute, the fucking overdrive's on. Shut that off." So we shut it off. We get to the hotel. The next morning, we're paranoid, but it drove fine.
Dan,
We
I'm
drove
just
all the way back, and it was beautiful. So technically speaking, we could have made it to No Name with that setup had we actually made the distance the night before. By the time we realized we could have made it, we would have never gotten there on time. It was already Friday by that time.
So
It
you
was
know,
already Friday by that time. We would have never made it there.
you remember
Okay, it does not matter.
for like an hour ago when I was talking about how gutless my truck is unloaded? How in the name that is all that is holy did you manage to pull a car with overdrive on with 2 less cylinders and manage to still keep highway speed?
Well, no, it didn't drop cylinders. That's not what overdrive does. Overdrive doesn't drop cylinders.
No.
Yeah,
I said you have 2 less cylinders. How did you manage to keep highway speeds?
Oh,
You
right.
went
Because mine was a 6. Yeah.
The better question is, how do you keep trying to blame your brother for your fuck up?
No. It was a team effort on that one.
I don't think so. I don't.
Again, guitar guy, car guy. Guitar guy, car guy. Guitar guy, car guy.
Not me. Not
Hey,
me. I'm not guitar.
Look, we all have our talents. Neither one of us brought ours that day.
When we got to the
pretty
house,
sure
we just got in and
Tom,
left.
you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you had your guitars with you, so you did bring your talents with you, correct?
Yeah, but he didn't use any of them.
Was he gonna play you to No Name? Was that it?
I thought, I had kind of hoped, really. Would have been pretty great. No, but in reality, it was probably the best thing that could have happened to us because we would have never made it there on time, and I guarantee you we would have never made it back on time. Like, we had left, like, if we were truly going to go, we would have had to have left Thursday morning. We left Thursday night. Like, there was no way we were going to make it. So, honestly, breaking down and turning back was the best case scenario. Because otherwise, we would have been late to fucking work on Monday.
Yeah,
And we would have never made it there anyway.
Yeah, you're just trying to
overdrive. How did you even make it?
It was really an act of God.
How did you make it that far without like completely smoking the transmission? I want to like inside of this transmission. Crazy.
Well, truly, the transmission it acted the same way before the trip as it did after the trip.
He was already cooked.
Real quick.
It was already cooked.
Because Juan has to get his words in edgewise, so we're gonna put Juan's comment that he's typing while he's in the fucking panel.
Yeah.
Come on, Juan.
Okay,
you know that's a no-no.
Hearing Dan talking a lot of garbage instead of saying I screw up, he's getting over the cycle, not just to say it's not him.
Because
I said that we screwed up.
Come on. No. We know Dan's full of shit, but you're
fine.
You're commenting in the chat while you're on the panel is strikingly familiar with somebody, and we don't play that game here.
I'm used to it, everybody. I'm used to it. I'm the middle child. Remember, I get blamed for everything.
That's right.
Yeah, I can write them because
I'm the scapegoat.
Someone is behaving like a woman and not owning for his garbage.
You would have made it.
That's not cool, Dan.
Yeah, we didn't make it to No Name. But we probably wouldn't have even
your character, Dan.
But you blamed the poor Ford Exploder on your fault.
No, you guys blamed it. I just never corrected you.
Yo.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, it's actually kind of funny hearing how much you guys shit on the Ford Explorer in the back of my mind, knowing that it probably could have done the job.
It was the wrong choice to start with. Then you compounded that stupidity with more stupidity.
Oh, it towed great after we turned off the
but the whole we didn't make it to No Name is the first time in that whole last 10 minutes where you used the word we correctly. Because you didn't make it.
Yeah.
No. I was using me correctly the whole time.
We were driving the vehicle.
Yes. We took
you guys
turns.
share the steering wheel too, or the gas pedal?
No, we stopped at gas stations and we swapped seats. Actually, we stopped at a couple different places because I tried to pick up gears and I tried to pick up rims on the way there.
Oh yeah, I remember the
rims.
You never did get those, did you?
No, but I did get the gears.
Ah, yes.
I finally, because the guy went to Minneapolis, so I met him there and I got the gears.
I like your speech, your motivational speech, Dan.
Thank you.
You're full of it. You're full of yourself, Dan.
Basically, you know what you need? Your next shirt needs to say is "Dan's Under the Bus Garage," where I throw all my friends and family.
Hey. Juan. All right, Juan. I'll tell you this.
The garbage can is already full.
No. I am full of myself, Juan.
Yeah, you prove it today by your own. I'm just pointing it out.
No. I'm full of myself, which I feel is better than being full of somebody else.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't clean that way.
yeah. The comeback is coming.
I'm not that close to dildo. All right.
What are we talking about here?
One brought it up. One brought it up.
Trying to deflect even further off the topic of us not calling him a dipshit. So
Yeah.
I'm
So, has your opinion changed of the old Ford Explorer yet?
No, my opinion
no,
of you
my
is
opinion
changing.
of a driver's lowered.
Wait, so that wasn't the only problem though. I recall you saying you drove this thing around while it was shaking vigorously.
Oh, it did that before.
Oh,
It did that before the trip too.
oh, okay. That's normal.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you got to remember, it started off as we're renting a U-Haul, we're renting a trailer, we're gonna fill it with potatoes, we're gonna have a live band thing in the back, we're gonna paint your Mustang in the back of the U-Haul.
Yeah,
and it
I
came
know.
down to, oh fuck! I didn't know planning. I'm gonna rent a U-Haul.
No. I did.
This guy.
I
has
did
to
a
transplant
metric U-Haul's ton of
and
planning.
has everything on record.
We just did not have the cash
See why I
to
like guys?
afford the plan.
They don't hear. They don't hear.
Yeah, because there was no planning involved. You just
No, there
assumed it
was planning.
$50 a sandwich.
No. You can't say there wasn't planning. There was planning. There was just no way to afford these plans.
No, when you plan 2 weeks before the fucking event, that's not planning.
No. I was planning months before this event. I was planning months before this event.
Dan, come on.
6%.
One.
Dan.
You know how many months I've been complaining before the event? Like, I gotta get this shit figured out.
Yeah, like
Because
8 of
I
them.
was planning it the whole time.
Do you know the saying, be a man?
I assumed you knew how much it was going to cost. That's why you said we're getting a U-Haul. I didn't realize when it finally was like, oh, fuck, how much is this going to be? And we looked at it and you're like, oh, shit.
Well, yeah, because I didn't realize. I thought it was paid per day, not fucking per mile. Last time I rented a U-Haul, it was like, $40 for the day.
Yeah, when you drove from your house to your mom's house, that's not how that works, man.
Well, technically, it was from
I know
my old house to our
I don't know
apartment.
if Tommy's gonna cry because he's mad or ashamed of Dan.
No, Tom's right there in the boat with me.
If I ever make a video and I'm calling something, I know I'm gonna mock you by turning overdrive off.
We got so much material to burn in
No,
here.
Hey, when we turned overdrive off the second day, driving back home, it was actually beautiful. Wasn't that a beautiful? That was a beautiful way we went, wasn't it?
Oh,
The trees were turning color.
Yeah.
It was
nice.
beautiful. Turning off or on the overdrive is beautiful.
No, the drive. The drive
because it didn't roast the transmission and turn it nuclear.
Yeah.
We took the long way.
On the way back, where I wrote.
Yeah, so you took the scenic fucking route home from the hour away from being from home, as opposed to being in Missouri with all your friends.
Well, we were like 4.5 hours away from home.
Well, your thinking was not beautiful.
Well,
that point.
Hey, Wendy English is here. Do you want to recite your little bullshit about your overdrive there, Dan?
Do you imagine?
Hey, I'll say this. The overdrive actually did a pretty fair job. The overdrive got us like 4.5 hours away.
Do you imagine this guy
and the car? That's actually pretty impressive.
I can only say one thing.
That's actually pretty impressive. If you
do you imagine this guy trying to explain on a dealer that whole scenario to get a discount?
No.
Yes, I can. Actually, I fucking can.
Let me do that.
It
was not me. It was the vehicle.
You're talking to the guy who sweet talked the You're talking to the same guy who sweet talked the U-Haul guy to even lend me the trailer to begin with, when policy strictly prohibited it. You don't realize what kind of jargon I had to spill over there. I'm like, come on, man.
You got U-Haul.
Did he ever find out that you burnt your
I actually should have recorded that because that was actually pretty impressive on my part.
being recorded then.
You
It's
spent all
beautiful.
that effort getting the U-Haul to then break your fucking truck and not make it even a sixth of the way to where you were going.
Well, technically, it wasn't broken. It just needed to cool down a bit,
Oh
which
my
it did, and
God.
then it was great.
This is the same truck that you just took to a scrap 3 months ago, right?
Yeah, 3 months ago. Well, no, like 2.5 months ago.
Where
From
the
5
wheel
months
bearings are so
from
bad
that.
they were nuclear hot and they wouldn't roll anymore.
For the gorgeous
No,
woman.
No,
and
6%.
Dan
That
too.
happened months and months and months after the fact.
Yeah, no, but your stellar truck just got more and more stellar as it went along.
Yeah, but it was already on its way out before we ever took the trip.
Before you hooked up a trailer, it was too large in a car that shouldn't have been towed by the pile of shit in the first place, even if it was in not an overdrive.
Which that in of itself didn't actually affect the car at all. Actually, I'm impressed it made it as far as it did. And it lasted as long as it did after that fact.
Then
Well,
talking this load
all
of
the way to
garbage
Steven's
to
failure.
Tom.
Well,
Scott.
6% never going to win. We're just going to argue this until he goes, well, we can't do the live anymore. Too late. We're just going to go round and round on this until we change the subject. Which
Dan,
I'm okay
you're
with.
so full of it. You're full of it, Dan. And Scott is playing with you. You're playing with the person you less want to play with. Them. He's the guy with the trades.
I ain't playing with nobody. I'm explaining the details.
Dan. Now I know the reason you are not made for the trade.
This is Dan explaining his version of reality, and he's just going to keep explaining it. It's like cop explaining. He's just going to keep explaining until he can't explain no more.
But the thing is, there's no explaining to do.
I will never be able to not explain something. See?
Yeah, no matter how full of shit he is, he will never not explain something.
Hey, that is dirty. Yes, by the time in the air, this happened, that happened. The fact is, it's dirty, man. No, but you know.
That's what I said, Jim.
There you go, Dan.
What does it say?
The Iron Pony could have pulled the Explorer home on a tow dolly.
Well, probably, but the Explorer towed the Mustang home on the full-size trailer. So.
Well, you know, if you'd gotten the Mustang off and towed the Explorer, you wouldn't have had to worry about overdrive.
Well, no, because the Mustang was not actually operational at that point.
Yeah, but it also had no overdrive, so you would have not had to worry about anybody putting it in overdrive.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have made any difference because the Mustang wasn't even running at that point. I had to get the Mustang to run once we got to Nona.
After you put the trailer and you got rid of it and you got back home, did it still shift into overdrive?
Well, yeah, of course.
So it still worked after that whole ordeal.
Worked flawless. It worked as flawless as it did before. Anyway.
That's the least of.
Remember,
that's not the main
transmission is not what sent it to the scrapyard.
Well, why didn't you just fix it?
It was one of the many contributing factors to going to scrapyard in this guy.
DNA.
No, the transmission worked just fine all the way up until. Well, it not even up until it just worked fine the whole time. So I mean, it shook a little bit, but
why didn't you fix the vibration or the shake running then and keep it?
Well, I know why Danny's a manager now.
Because I scrapped it, I got money, and then I got a tiny little car that saves me a fortune on gas.
No, he was rusted.
You realize? No. Do you realize how much money I'm saving by scrapping that?
Oh, Dan, don't worry. I realized. I've been there. I had a little cheerleader car, and then I went to a gas guzzling V8. I know.
Yeah, I'm getting 40 miles to the gallon. It's great.
Yeah, I know. I get.
But you're not saving words, pal.
Yeah, but Pickle, there's one difference. His is not a cheerleader car because it's a manual transmission.
Wow.
Oh, low blow.
That's accurate.
I had manual mode.
That means nothing.
So did the Explorer.
Computer shifting.
Yeah, the exploder also had 4 neutrals and a reverse at one point. So
Four new.
I don't have
No,
a
no, no.
manual. I do computer shifting.
It got us there. All right? It never
No
had
way.
4 neutrals. It just
Why-
had 4 really long.
Oh my god!
why do you look like you're at the window of Burger King with the "May I take your order, please"?
Hey Juan, I'll take a double Big Mac.
I'm waiting for Dan's garbage
I
unload.
need 600 chicken
You
vagina.
will be waiting for the rest of your fucking life. You will never, ever change his story.
No,
No.
Thank you,
my
Emil.
story is solid because I only spit the truth. The truth
Yeah,
doesn't
you
change,
spitting
Juan.
part correct. No, you are correct. You only spit.
I only spit the truth. And the truth don't change. No matter how much you want it to, Juan.
I don't want to buy where you work.
I don't care who you're full of.
Do you want fries with that?
As a matter of fact,
The reason I brought that
No.
up with Juan is he keeps grabbing the mic, and it's like, good lord, man, I feel like I'm in the drive-thru. What the fuck are
He
you doing?
does look like he's in the drive-through. He's the server.
For Dan, I will give him free everything just he can get on his merry way. Yeah, shut up, pal, dude. Here you
Hey.
go.
hey, that right there, Juan, that's how I got the U-Haul trailer.
Dan's the kind of guy that'll argue about how you're making a sandwich wrong.
I will. I should have been a politician.
You are a politician.
You are. Do you need
I
something extra?
don't think
There you go.
No, you see, you didn't baffle the U-Haul guy with bullshit. You just kept talking, and he finally said, "Fuck it, have the trailer."
Exactly.
El Dano for president.
I just kept taking his, response, which was, well, it's against our policy. And I just kept spinning it until, he just let me have the son of a bitch.
If anybody was wondering, this is Dan's secret. You don't get mad. You just keep repeating the same shit in a nice, calm voice until the other person blows their brain out, has an aneurysm, and just says, "Fuck."
No, with Dan, you talk like if he's a woman.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
This is
yes,
what he did.
Yes.
He did the Biden thing. He's like, the guy's like, well, that's kind of against our policy. And then he's like, but
Yeah, pull
Come
the
on.
first window.
come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Did
Come
you
on,
also
man.
do you want to touch my hairy legs in the pool?
Man,
Did you ever-
policies are gonna be broken, man. Come on, man.
Did you
My
go
leg-
there and going, "Hey, Clark,
legs
Pop,
are
I need that trailer"?
Free cheese with that too. You got it, bro.
Oh, come on, man. You know, Corn Pop. He's gonna come over here if you don't sell this to me.
No, I said, look, okay, all right, look, all right. Let's just
You're
say,
full of it.
I didn't have a Chevy or a Ford Explorer.
Yeah, you don't have.
And
a
I, in
shit.
fact, had something similar but not the same. It's like, what the hell? Look, all right.
A Tahoe?
You can type into that little computer whatever you want. You can type into that computer whatever you want, and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, Pickle, don't think about what he's saying. Just let him finish.
Okay.
Oh, Corn Pop's a real bad dude. He'll show up here if you don't sell me that trailer. I mean, you don't want Corn Pop, I'll tell you what.
How to retain a girlfriend skills? Talk with Dan. You will have them. Yes.
Like having a
Whatever
conversation
you say.
with a 3-year-old.
I hear what you're saying, but come on, man.
Look, you got to give me props, though.
No.
I managed to get the thing. I managed to get this thing,
Yes,
something
sir.
that should have been impossible to do, and we made it happen.
And you
Congrats,
managed to
brother.
burn your transmission.
You made
No, the
it
transmission
nowhere.
worked perfectly fine afterward. Remember
We
that?
made it 1/4 of the way.
You made it a sixth of the way there. Nothing worked out right. You spent twice as much on hotels because you had to buy 2 hotel rooms. You
But
had to live back.
But I did save
But
money
he had a
on the trailer
trailer. He
rental.
had the trailer.
I saved money on the trailer rental though, which offset the cost of the extra hotel room.
Yeah. See,
I-
there's always gonna be some spin, but you know what the truth
So
is.
really, I saved money in the whole scheme of things. I came out green on this whole
I
deal.
think DNS haven't heard so many women talking at the same time.
Look, all right, it was a
from all
lot.
the shit
Look.
that was coming out your mouth.
Look, okay, I will admit, I had a great time spending that time with my brother. All right, it was a really great day. The drive back was beautiful.
We're laughing at you, not with you, Dan. Okay,
It
we're
was
laughing
beautiful.
at you.
Juan.
And to me, it was worth the extra expense.
The laugh is worth everything
Wow,
to me,
Dan,
Dan.
that really hit.
Now, this is a legitimate question. A legitimate question. Has anybody slapped the ever living shit out of you yet with one of these little sentences and statements you made?
Yeah,
No,
he sounds
It's gonna
someone
happen.
that needs
Somebody's
spank.
gonna just fall off and just slap the shit out of you for one of these little things.
probably not. I'm
It's
kind of a
gonna
bigger
happen
guy.
sooner or later.
It's gonna
It's
happen.
probably, I'll guarantee you, it's probably gonna be this guy.
So
If it is
Tom,
I
recorded,
highly doubt it.
so Tom, sorry. Scott is saying basically he wants to see your ass getting kicked
No,
while on live stream.
Hey,
No,
hey.
no, I do not. I do not. I want to see him just yabbering, just wham.
No.
Gone.
I
Gone.
can prove to you that wouldn't be the case. Tom,
He's got a daughter for that.
between me and Mike, which one's better?
Mike?
Well, what do you think?
It's his other brother.
Exactly.
Who's
oh,
Mike?
Juan doesn't know who Mike is.
Yeah, he's well.
He's the other
That's
brother's
it. He's
brother.
a nobody.
No. He's not here. We're talking about you.
Yeah.
You ne-
Okay, but we're not talking about, since he's not here.
We are talking about no matter what I could do,
He's
I will
using
never
every
be as
trick in the
bad
book.
as Mike.
Every trick in the book he's using. He's even
It's
putting a person that is not even here in
Hey,
here.
I wrote the book, Juan.
Yeah, it's your book because I'm
As a
not
matter of
touching
fact,
I'm just watching.
I had disciples that wrote down my words.
What are you on about?
No, you seriously, when you
Oh no,
next time
apostles. That's what they call.
I don't think
Yeah,
even
apostles.
Siri from Apple wouldn't like to hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, ChatGPT would like to hear you.
Dan, next time you do one of these stories, you got to do it in the Trump voice because that's all I hear when you do that shit anyway.
It is.
There is great deal on this trailer. Now, granted, my whole entire plan turned to shit,
No,
but it was
it's
a
like
fantastic
Okay,
deal.
all right. Hold on.
The hands gotta look a little bigger, so he gotta put it in
Look,
front
okay,
to compensate.
Hey, excuse me. Quiet. Okay. All right. Look. All right. We had to get it done.
I'm full of it.
We had no
I'm
choice.
Dan. I'm full of it.
I made a great deal. I went into
voting
the
for
wall.
Biden.
I said, "Hey, buddy, we gotta make a deal." We made a fantastic deal. It worked out great.
You
really
suck.
great. That's all I can come up with off the fly.
He's out of steam.
I haven't done the Trump voice in a while. I
suck.
don't know what I'm doing.
The guy from SpongeBob. You stink.
Well, now we don't need to be going profanity here. I figured you were above this sensitive dribble.
No, hey, you can fill in whatever you want after this. Love to spell his own. Pick your verb, your noun, your adjective, your dangling participle, whatever you want to throw in there.
V8. Love the smell of my own V8.
Man, if I see a work
He's
for
talking about the
24
drink.
This is what I'm
Drinks a
talking
lot of
about.
V8 parts.
Yeah.
I love the smell of my V8.
This guy is Mr. America until he goes to the gas pump.
I will send Dan to my enemies. just for him to talk and let him talk.
Hey, I will defeat all enemies, Juan.
I don't think so.
Good
Have you ever-
proven.
Hey Dan, have you ever talked to anyone? Have you ever talked to someone so much they walked into traffic willingly?
No. Normally they are riveted by what I have to say.
Tom said yes. Or is that why your knee's so bad, Tom? You finally said fucking walked away and got hit by a car.
That was.
I wasn't even there when that happened.
Well, yeah, you were still talking 2 blocks over.
There's a myth.
Joe Blow over there.
There's a saying: when Dan stopped having phone service, that's when Tom didn't have a job. all damn victims were through the phone, so that's why Dan not having a phone. That's why he was kicked out of his job. Poor Tom. No,
Okay, I completely lost what you were trying to say.
You don't have
Where
to
did
pick
the
it up.
phone come from? I don't.
You
I'm
don't
not
have to
following what
understand.
you're saying.
You don't have to understand. I understand.
Look,
Yeah.
Juan.
You just went full Dan right there, Juan.
Juan,
You
if
don't
you're
have
gonna
to
say
say
something,
what I said.
if you're gonna say something, Juan, it has to at least make sense, like me.
No, Dan, you
Nothing
cannot say
makes
that with a
sense.
straight fucking face. Half the shit you say makes no sense.
No, yeah.
Hey, everything I say is the God honest truth, all right?
No, I think
Okay,
the I don't know how to say it in English. I will have to search for it. Relativism. You are that definition.
Relatively a nice guy, I believe you.
Oh,
But every once in a great while, I'm not. All right, I think
man.
everybody isn't once in a while.
He says so many words to write a book.
That's what
Just
Daniel
only
said.
today.
I should start a podcast, is what you're saying.
Zero. Zero.
All Dan, all the time. Welcome to Dan Pod.
Triple Zero Podcast.
How to excuse
New Guys
yourself of
Garage.
every situation.
How to get anything you want by talking.
Hey, you cannot deny the results, though. I got a fucking U-Haul trailer that they are not allowed to fucking give you.
That is not an achievement, Dan.
It is.
That's a lame achievement.
I got fucking promoted to a produce manager when I knew nothing about produce.
Is this how you're getting? Is this how you're
That's
getting
how
house?
that's how
This is how you're
managers
getting
are getting
talking guy, like, oh, yeah.
chosen.
I got over 22,000 subscribers because I know nothing about fucking electronics.
Okay, hold on. Real quick. The 2 of those 3 successes have gotten you total fucking failures. You hated the truck. You hate your job. You don't want to be manager.
I don't hate my job. If I hated my job, I would have quit. I've done it lots of other times.
He can get away with it, so that's why
Every time you're on here, you say how much you hate that shit.
No, I don't hate the job. I'm just confused why new workers are so retarded.
I think I know why. They were not retarded. You made them.
No, they were like that before they ever got to me. Trust me.
When they met you, that's when all changed.
You are the perfect HR manager, Dan. You are the perfect HR manager. You need to level up.
Scott, or the
I could
service
be.
writer.
All right.
He will make a good service writer.
All right, wait. Let's practice this. Pickle, pretend you came to me, HR, about something that happened at work.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, Juan snorting drugs or something over there. I don't know what's going on.
All right, Pickle, what's your complaint? What happened? How can we settle this?
Just sleep while on live stream, people.
What's the average grocery store complaint?
I don't know. It doesn't. I am not only limited by grocery store complaints. I can handle any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Here's a
Lunch
good-
lady
here,
touched him.
my tire has been squeaking ever since your guys put on my tire last week, and it's just wrong. Something's wrong, and it's your fault.
Okay. All right, sir. Have you ever thought,
Do not call me sir.
ma'am?
It's more like it. This is 2024. What kind of produce section are you running?
Have you ever considered that your automobile is a piece of shit?
No.
Oh, wow. I never thought about that. You're
No, I
right.
didn't. You shouldn't be in
That-
customer relations. You should simply be the guy who just talks and talks and talks until no one knows what the fuck anything was about. And they even started off and it just ends.
Pull a
Lawyer.
button on him.
I could be a lawyer.
No, you shouldn't because you might actually get somebody killed. An HR manager, because that's exactly what you've been doing. You just keep
Hey,
talking.
hey,
the company
Lawyers need
Hey.
to explain
It
that.
doesn't matter if they get killed as long as they pay me up front.
No, if they're killed.
Personally, the guy was an asshole. I'm glad he's dead.
Oh, God.
Not supposed to tell you this, but the glove did fit, okay?
Man, you won't get a woman like that.
How does the,
I got even one better for time. You know that U-Haul I was getting for the Bronco? Well, it didn't exactly have overdrive, so that's why OJ had to kill his wife and that guy.
I'd be a perfect lawyer.
You know what? I kind of
No.
understand where the
Yeah.
juice is coming from.
Yeah, no, I'd be a perfect lawyer. Your Honor, back in 1776, and then I just go. I'd work the whole way up till present.
We
By the time I got done, he would just say, "Mistrial, I don't care." And
Yeah,
we'd be
have you
good.
ever seen the movie Billy Madison where he makes that speech and the game show guy goes,
Oh,
"Sir, I'm dumber for having
Uh-huh.
heard what you just said, and may God have pity on all of your souls." That's basically where you'd be at.
a simple no would have been fine.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, I think I did see that movie actually, because I remember that line. Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's very much it most of yours feels like that. That's how they end. It's like the person actually in charge goes, "Fucking A."
Right.
And just because you're passionate about your level of bullshit doesn't mean that your bullshit's good.
It is good as long as I get what I came for. All right. Look, if I make out green on all the bullshit, I'm okay with that.
You just haven't worked with tradespeople in a long
It's minor
time.
victories. You have all these minor victories that you don't actually get to the end goal. Like you got the trailer, you didn't get where you're meant to be. You're a manager, but you're a manager.
But I saved the money. I would have spent way more money had we actually gotten to No Names.
Yeah,
Huge.
Dan, this is no
You waste
bullshit.
your time. You waste your
You
time,
guys
Dan.
would have had a fantastic time at No Name, and it would have been awesome to actually see you there. No,
I'm
no
more.
bullshit.
I'm not really a social person, though. Believe it or not.
I know that.
I
You
know.
mentioned
I
this
know.
is
I
a
know
perfect,
now.
This is a perfect type of environment for that because you can go over and talk to people and then just diss a fucking peer for hours and nobody cares and come back and say hi and diss a fucking peer.
But that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole event, doesn't it?
Hey,
No.
fellas, I gotta take off. I gotta get up early to go to work.
Oh, yeah, it's 11. We probably should end this. Or
Well,
for Pickle, it's probably 4 in the morning.
Dan talked so much that the live stream
See,
went after
Yeah,
hours.
see, and yet again. Wait, how many people gone?
Not much.
2?
For you, not much.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't catch that.
How many people you actually have listening to all this? Like 2?
were 4, but it kept bouncing back between like 3 and 4 and 5 and 3 and 4. And people came and went. And
They slept. They heard Dan and they slept on their couches.
Hey, that's all right. I made 6% another nickel. Extending this live stream like I did.
For an hour. So you're worth one
So you know what?
an
So
hour.
you know what? A simple thank you would suffice.
Hey, Wendy's here. Holy. Well, Wendy, I do appreciate you hanging out.
Thank
Dan,
you. I'll accept that.
hold on.
Mute
Let's
him.
floor.
Mute him.
Dan, thank you for being so completely full of shit.
Man, if you have a business, you
Hey, if I'm looking for somebody to be full of shit but is extremely successful on YouTube, you're my number one guy.
yes.
Well,
I'm on that. Thank you, DNS. Thank you, Pickle, or the number one Bill. Hole. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Dougster. Thank you all for being here for the 50th live stream, and I will see you guys next week. Appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Good night.